The following is a presentation of WNWS.com.
It's Friday, and that's the day when all these high school football games.
High school football.
Football. High school.
Football.
High school football.
Right, come on, bring it.
Left. Blue 58. Blue 58.
It's football time in Jackson, Tennessee. We're here at the home of the Jackson Christian School Eagles, ready for another exciting year of action on our station here. And you can get this game at WNWS.com. There will be a live replay on 101.5. I say live. It'll actually be the replay of this game at 12 noon right after the Saturday Sports Roundup. I want to welcome all the fans in, those of Jackson Christian and also of FACS. Again with me, the best color man in the country. He's better than some of the pro color men who think they're so good. The one and only, the fireman, the softball coach, and former referee. You'll get some insights you haven't ever gotten anywhere else from David Way. Dave, glad to have you back this year.
Oh, Coach, it's great to be back. It's great to see football being played. This is about as normal as I've gotten, except for our inter-squad game today at Freed Hardeman. And, you know, I'm loving to be back here, Coach, and I'll tell you, you know, this is something special. Glad we've got the chance. And, hey, I'm not the best color man for nothing. My mama bought me the big box of Crayolas.
Absolutely. We're going to take a time out. When we come back, we'll have more football talk.
For more than 50 years, Jackson State Community College has helped West Tennessee students prepare for success. Now more than ever, Jackson State is here to help our students navigate the challenging times in front of us. We don't know what the future holds, but we know that Jackson State will be here to support our students in the communities of West Tennessee. Visit the COVID-19 page at jscc.edu/COVID for the latest updates and the resources you need to be successful. Jackson State, invested in your success.
Hi, I'm Grover King, owner and jeweler of King Jewelers. I opened King Jewelers 22 years ago and made it my mission to provide you with quality jewelry at an affordable price. With over 35 years experience as a jeweler, you can feel safe knowing your jewelry is in good hands. Whether you just need a ring sized or want to create a custom engagement ring, King Jewelers will help. My employees are knowledgeable and we put customer service first. No job is too small and every person that walks through our door is important to us. Come to see us at King Jewelers today. 16 Conrad Drive, 664-8188. Shop us online at kingjewelersjackson.com.
If your insurance policy is coming up for renewal, don't just send in a check. Do yourself a favor and contact Shanna Tabor at Farmers Insurance. Shanna helps customers like you identify the coverage that best fits your needs. This process is straightforward and personalized to help make you smarter about your insurance. Shanna has the tools and knowledge to help you better understand your coverage options, whether that's auto, home, life, or business insurance.
And I may save you hundreds of dollars. Hello, this is Shanna Tabor, your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by my office on University Parkway next to the post office for a free quote or find me at stabor@farmersagent.com.
Your daughter got her learner's permit. And to celebrate, you're on your way to get her favorites at McDonald's. And you let her drive. Now, if you could just make it to the drive-thru, enjoying the journey together, that's something to value.
Choose your $3 bundle. Pair either the deliciously cheesy McDouble or the boldly seasoned hot and spicy McChicken with small fries. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with combo meal.
Don't fumble the ball when it's time to choose a body shop. Choose Mitchell's Body Shop. Mitchell's has a lifetime warranty on all repairs and has rental cars on site for your convenience. Free estimates and free local pickup and delivery. If other drivers were off sides and your car suffered a little unnecessary roughness, remember it's a win every time at Mitchell's. For a safe and economical repair, getting you and your car back in the game. Like Mitchell's Body Shop on Facebook. They're giving away tickets to some of your favorite games. Mitchell's Body Shop, 96 Riverport Drive.
And welcome back after a rousing rendition of the national anthem and the prayer tonight. Dave, some of our sponsors tonight will read a partial list. Sonic, McDonald's, King Jewelers, Jackson State Community College, Old Country Auto, Reliable Lawn Care and Landscape, Gene Langley Ford, the Toyos Eye Clinics, and Mitchell's Body Shop and House of Hair. Also, Victory Honda and Carlock Nissan will be with us. Kimberly Evans of Caldwell Banker Realty. And let me check and see if I believe I've got those in you'll be hearing about. We'll tell you more about this. We want to say a special hello to Jerry Stanfield of Sonic. A little under the weather. He's not with us tonight, but he is watching. Jerry, get well. Man, I got to keep getting those good shakes. And you know me, I am the Route 44 king of Diet Coke in Jackson, Tennessee. Every day before the cheap seats. You've been in there.
Very seldom.
Got that cup.
I can't even remember you showing up without a Route 44.
Oh, as for the cheap seats, we do not go on the air without a Route 44 from Sonic. We'll tell you about some of those. The clock says 8 minutes and 45 seconds. And, of course, you'll be able to see scores, and there will be some game clock shots. And, again, you've still got time to call somebody. Go to WNWS.com, and then you scroll down to where you see high school football. Click on Jackson Christian School. Then you'll go to another slot. There'll be some ads at the top. Scroll down. Click on the action arrow. Give it time. CityLink will load the tape for you, and you can watch this game and hear it live right here. And like I said, Dave will give you some insights. Interesting game last year, Dave. Came right down to the last, a real white knuckler.
Yeah, it did. And we went down to Cordova and started the season off with a very, very, very big win. I mean, we came out of there and played a very hard game. Had to come from behind to do it, but we pulled it out and got the win in Cordova. Now it's time to return the same type of situation here in Jackson.
Okay, and of course last year the game score was Jackson Christian 30, FACS Crusaders 28. FACS went on to a 5-6 record for the season. They are coming into this contest off of a 3-game losing streak. They are Division II, but they're Division II AA, Dave.
Yeah, Division II AA, and I mean they're playing the schools out of Memphis, the ECSs. And a couple more that are just that are escaping me. They're not
St. George's should be in that group.
St. George's and them. They're not the Christian Brothers and the MUSs. That's the upper level. But it's a very good ball team that we played last year, and we're not sure exactly how many returners that they've got coming back. But we're going to have to play our best game.
And we have Jackson Christian School 3-7 coming in on a 6-game losing streak. They are single A. And they are picked to finish 5th in their region. FACS picked to finish 3rd in their region by a coach's poll.
Yes, definitely. And let's get to the starting lineups, Coach, and we'll take the time to tell you for Jackson Christian. The starting lineups are going to be a left tackle, number 77, Charles Sims. Left guard, 63, will be Will Stanfield. The center, 55, Tim Craig. The right guard, 56, Cameron Manners. The right tackle, 75, Forrest Manners. And then the wide receiver is Danny Brooks. Number 21 at wide receiver will be Will Cisco. At wide receiver, number 7, Peyton Tinsley, who's going to play a big part in this game. I can feel it right now. The fullback that will come in at tight end 2, number 22, Jackson Taylor. And the running back, number 3, will be Cam Boyd. The new quarterback for the Eagles will be number 11, Aaron Smith.
Aaron Smith coming off of 1 start last year. And he has experience at quarterback. He was the backup for 2 years. You know, Caden Clark missed not last year but the year before. And, of course, Caden Clark, a semifinalist for the Eagles for Mr. Football. And to be honest with you, we've got a lot of seniors, and during the broadcast that we're missing from last year that gave us some good minutes. But this is 2020 football, Dave. We got a high-powered passing attack. It'll be interesting to see what happens with FACS. They've got a new offensive coordinator and a new head coach. The offensive coordinator is from the University of Memphis and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers,
yes.
Alan Cross.
Yes, he is, Alan Cross. And we'll get real quick now to the boys from Cordova and the starting lineups here for – oh, we don't have the starting lines for FACS. But I'll tell you what, you know, we're –
Dave, you should have a page with that over there somewhere. It was written. There it is. There you are.
Is it right here? Okay, we're just now. Okay, I'm going to go with their defensive starters. That's going to be number 11 is going to be at the safety. That's going to be, let's see, that's going to be Tyler Piggies. And that is the way that it's pronounced. Harrison Grooms will be at the other side. Number 23 is Mason, a linebacker. Browder, linebacker. Pennington will be a linebacker. And the front line is going to be Scoggins, Edmington, Christian, and Sheenan.
Okay, a formidable lineup, and you hear FACS taking the field. And we await the appearance of the Jackson Christian School Eagles, and Dave will have their starting lineup for you. Very quickly, let me hit a couple of our fine sponsors here tonight. And Lonnie Cobb's Old Country Auto Kickoff Specials, 2017 Subaru Outback, 48,000 miles, must-see. 2018 Nissan Rogue, 30,000 miles, was $18,988. It's been slashed to $16,988. 2014 Mercedes, also Classic, 66,000 miles, only $16,988. 2011 Kia Soul, new arrival, $5,988. And, of course, they've got a 2010 Acura MDX, all the toys on it, $10,900. 2017 Land Rover Sport model, it's silver. Mitsubishi Outlander Sport, 18,000 miles, $15,988. I had to double check that. Man, we carry a wide variety of SUVs, trucks, sedans, passenger vans, and classic cars. Go to oldcountryauto.com. Proud supporter of high school athletics on airways in the bypass. Captains are coming out, and I believe the white hat is Larry Lewis tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, this is Larry Lewis's crew, and the couple of things real quick, Coach, that what you're going to notice on your broadcast, instead of 4 captains from each team going out, there will only be 2. There will only be 2 officials that are out there talking to them. The rest are not on the field. And then the other thing that will happen is that change of possessions, end of quarter, and timeouts, if the coaches wishes, they can extend those timeouts up to 2 minutes. So we'll have to kind of watch to see what they're going to do. There's going to be a few changes that you'll see. They won't be slapping hands. They won't be doing anything like that as far as the game is concerned. So those are a couple of the changes that you might see on your screen that says, that's a little different. But also, Coach, the other thing that I've noticed is that they're going to change balls. Anytime it comes outside the hash marks or on any pass, there will be a new ball that will be put in. The other one will be taken out of the ball game, disinfected, and be ready to go.
And a little bit of a change on the way the coin toss with the one-on-one, and to be honest with you, Dave, I like that better. Jackson Christian lost the coin toss, and FACS defers to the second half to get the football. And on your radio, they'll be moving JCS from east to west. If you are listening on your internet, on the computer, or on your iPhone, Android, it'll also be moving east to west. And we are just about ready for football. Let me remind you, August 27th, Sonic will be having dollar pretzels all day. And for the month of August, now, Dave, this affects you and I. August and September, the s'mores shake is the featured shake for those 2 months. Oh, me, Jerry, thank you so much for that. We'll see who kicks off. We were not sent that.
Yeah, we'll have to definitely. We're going to play this by ear a little bit.
You know who one of the men deep should be. Let's see if I can see number 1 out there. I don't. I see Cam Boyd, number 3, who will be the starting tailback. That looks like, is that an 8?
That's Mahik Booz. That's a running back that is back deep on the right-hand side. And, Coach, what a wonderful night. The sun is starting to break. The clouds have done pretty good downpour. 69 degrees as I drove into Jackson Christian.
As we're at game time, 69 degrees, 12 minutes on the clock. FACS's kicker, who looks like number 34.
That's him.
I don't have a 34.
Well, 34 is going to be a mystery man for a little while.
Let's check over here on the other side and see if he's on the other side of it. Nope. I'll check another roster in a minute. Here's the kick. Coming down to 20, picked up there by Booz. There's a flag already on the play. He dances, runs laterally, and gets to about the 22. But usually that indicates a blocking foul, Dave. I may be jumping the gun.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Well, they may have picked it up. There was yellow on the field. So no penalty.
Now they're going to pick it
all.
up. Here we go.
Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. They'll come out with Aaron Smith in the backfield with Cameron Boyd, or Cam Boyd as he's called. You've got 2 wide outs to the right. They're going to send Tinsley in motion. It's a jet sweep to Tinsley. He's across the 20, across the 25, down to the 26 for a gain of approximately 3.5 yards.
Well, one thing that you'll notice about that play is that Smith actually threw the ball up in the air as Tinsley come past. If he drops that ball, it's not a fumble, it's an incomplete pass. That's why he released it and let him get it instead of handing off. So if there is anything that goes wrong with that play, he just drops it, we get an incomplete.
That is good, so I need to take that yardage off, and Dave's right, he saw the flip. 2nd and 6.5. Smith, shovel pass out. This is Cameron Boyd's first carry on the varsity across the 30 down to about the 33-yard line. Might be shy of a first down. It's going to be close, Dave.
Well, it's going to be close, but it looks like that they're pointing that it was going to be 3rd down, so that's what it was. Tackle right there by Piggies. He made a really, really good tackle to stop him just short of the first.
And, of course, Tinsley with it. Like I said, I am proud you spotted that 3rd, and now
they're going to give it a first.
Well, let's give him 6 yards. Cameron Boyd's first carry, the initial first down of the night for the Jackson Christian School Eagles.
I thought I saw the side judge over here giving the first down signal.
And that will be the occasion. 4-man front, 1 stand-up defensive end. It'll be a 3 and a 4 front. Quarterback draw, Aaron Smith crosses the 40, the 45, the 50, and then tackled at about the 48-yard line of FACS. And, Dave, I was blocked out by the official who the tackler was.
Run pass option right there, and he just stepped back. He saw his hole, hit it very, very good, got it to the outside. And once again, Piggies is the one that is in on the tackle right now. He has had on 2 plays, two consecutive tackles.
And I think he was the main tackler, maybe an assist to Sheehan, who has come in. He wears number 5. 1st and 10 for the Eagles, their second one of the night. Long count. Hand off to Boyd, and he is tackled right up around the shoulder pads, and that was one of the big men. I want to say that was Presley Edmondson.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, he just reached out and grabbed him, and it was definitely Edmondson, and he did not get face mask or anything. He just reached that big paw out there and grabbed him by the jersey and stopped him right there.
Okay, loss of 1, 2nd and 11, 9:51 to go in the first quarter of play. 3 wideouts, not really a true trips over here, and they'll send man in motion. There's that little flip pass to Tinsley. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about all, Dave.
Yeah, once again, it's that little pass. They're going to do that, and you have to remember that if that ball hits the ground, that we've got an incompletion. Now, that does that stacks up on his stats pretty good about completions, but we only gained 1.
9:20 and counting, 3rd down and 11, ball at the 49 of ECS. Again, 3 receivers to the right. There is a tight end to the left. Aaron Smith, the quarterback, sprints right. He's being pursued. His pass complete down there to the ever sure-handed Will Cisco at the 27-yard line. The 3rd first down of the night for the Eagles.
Aaron saw that, and Cisco was uncovered in the slot. They had the outside man covered, and the linebacker was getting the inside, and it left Cisco, and he just ran straight down the field, found the seam, and Aaron threw a great pass for the first down.
27 yards, 31 yards passing for Smith. Officially, he's 3 for 3 if you're counting those flips. Danier Brooks, the speedster, way out to the right. In the slot, Cisco. Boyd in the backfield. Here's the man in motion. The snap bobbled. Referee said, what, illegal procedure?
Yeah, we're going to have an illegal procedure. I think we got the jump on that right side. He just left a little bit too early. No need for that, Coach. You're all the way out there. At that point, you just turn your head and watch the snap of the football.
That's the first penalty in the contest. Probably not the first penalty in Jackson, Tennessee, because some other games started 30 minutes ahead of us. Again, WNWS.com is how you can watch and listen to this game. We'll tell you about some more of our sponsors. Game moves pretty fast pace at Jackson Christian. Tight ends to the right, one backfield. This time giving off. This is Booz running the football. He jukes himself, and he gets past. Well, let's see.
Looks like he got the 5 yards back. We're going to be really close to getting back to the stakes on that. Didn't really have a whole lot right there, Coach, and he made a real good run out of really not much there.
Really did. Well, they marked him back at the line of scrimmage. Interesting spot. That's all I'll say.
Well, no, they were 5 yards behind the stick.
That's right. So he did get 5.
He did get
right.
5.
I'm trying to cause controversy already. And Boyd back into the backfield. Cam Boyd wearing 3. That's a new number. You're used to Jackson Taylor being there from last year. Here's a handoff off right tackle. Blowing through there. A couple of good blocks. And we'll tell you about now a little extracurricular activity, Dave. Always keep that hat on.
Yeah, there's something. He's not real happy about it. I did not see the end of that play, that helmet come off. But there was 2 or 3 white jersey Crusaders that were pushing him back, telling him, we don't need all that right now. We need to play football.
Boyd, 3 carries for 10 yards. And when that helmet comes off, you must go to the sideline. 7:12 to go here in the first quarter. No score, the initial drive by the Eagles. Tinsley left, Cisco and Brooks to the right. 2 men in the backfield. Now, Tinsley is a flanker. He's off the line because the tight end's to the left of the formation. Here comes the motion. They fake it. Aaron Smith keeps it, gets his first down, and then driven back by a host. There was a Crusader meeting there.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was a great job by Aaron to get that first down. I don't like the way he was carrying that ball going through there. He made a good move, had it stuck out, and the old saying, don't carry that thing like a loaf of bread. But he made a wonderful move to slide on in there. That's a great job of picking up the first down after the first penalty for 5 yards, put him behind the stakes.
And 4th first down, going against a 4-man front, 3-man if you want to call it. They'll change fronts, stand up defensive end. Again, basically the same setup. Quick out to Cisco. He's got to beat 1 man. Pretty good tackle, even though he's going to spin for some yardage. Hitting him first was Piggies. He held on and got some help, Dave.
Yeah, he did. He did what he's supposed to do. He stopped the momentum of the receiver, and he waited for help, and he got some. 3 other Crusaders come in there, put a good lick. We get a gain of 1 on that, and another completion. I think he's perfect on the night, Coach.
4 for 4 for 27 yards. 2 to Cisco, 2 to Tinsley. Keep an eye on number 1, the speedster, Danier Brooks.
We're opening the slot again.
And here we go. There's only 2. Now the safety slides over, and looks like there's going to be a timeout call. And I did not see. Is that a Jackson Christian timeout?
It is Jackson Christian timeout, yes.
So they've used their first. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout here on WNWS.com. News Talk 101.5.
Don't fumble the ball when it's time to choose a body shop. Choose Mitchell's Body Shop. Mitchell's has a lifetime warranty on all repairs and has rental cars on site for your convenience. Free estimates and free local pickup and delivery. If other drivers were off sides and your car suffered a little unnecessary roughness, remember it's a win every time at Mitchell's. For a safe and economical repair, getting you and your car back in the game. Like Mitchell's Body Shop on Facebook. They're giving away tickets to some of your favorite games. Mitchell's Body Shop, 96 Riverport Drive.
Are you celebrating a new driver in your family? Mitchell's Body Shop says congratulations and welcome to the road. Remember to buckle up and be alert. And if your family should ever need auto body repair for your young driver and you want a safe yet economical repair, call Mitchell's Body Shop. Mitchell's has a lifetime warranty on all repairs and rental cars on site for your convenience. Mitchell's Body Shop, 96 Riverport Drive in Jackson. And don't text and drive.
And back after hearing from some fine sponsors, the handoff to Cameron Boyd. He is pursued. 1 man slowed him up. Now, a pretty nice gang tackle there, Dave.
Coach, it is, and as this drive is taking place, and it's a very good drive for the first drive of the year, but we look like we're not going to be able to outrun them to the corners right now unless we get the ball out there quick. So the quick pass, and I think the draw up the middle is our best bet at this point.
And we had 1 really good slashing run there at right tackle. 3rd and 7. Ball on the 12. We're in the first quarter. Malik Booz and Aaron Smith in the backfield. Trips right. The snap. There's a little quick toss. Swing pass out to Booz. He's got one man to beat, but that was a nice, solid tackle then, Dave.
Yeah, it is, and we got a whole lot of mess going on in the end zone. But he's not going to throw a flag, and as well as it should not have been. And got a decision here. We got 4th down and 5 from the 10. We're going to bring our super leg in.
I don't think so. Now, we've got a new kicker this year,
our new,
Alden Holland. Yeah.
They've elected, it looks like, to go for this.
4th and 5.
This may be, I try to get them all sides, Coach.
Trips left. Long, hard count. That got him, so that'll be the first penalty on FACS. I believe
half the distance, that's going to give them a first down.
Now, Dave, with the ball on the 10, won't they give him the full 5?
Well, it's, half the distance, 5 yards, it's going to do.
Yeah, well, same difference.
Same difference, yeah.
My mind is the old offensive coordinators thinking, get the 5 yards, you get the 5 yards.
That was a great hard count right there. He had everybody on that front line jumping.
It really was. Seems like we got him a couple of times last year on that. 2 receivers wide to the left. Here's Aaron Smith, wants to run the quarterback draw, but this time the 0 and 1 gaps were filled. And I'm going to tell you what, number 53, and I believe that is Ethan Browder, a junior, just introduced himself.
Yeah, and I think that's a read option. I'm not sure if that was a design play or he has the option to either give or go. But
I guess we need to watch whether he steps back any or not.
Yes, absolutely. And I don't know if it was open on the end, but it definitely was not open for the draw.
Right. It is 1st and goal. They being Jackson Christian, cannot get a first down. Trips left. Try the right side. There is Cam Boyd. The player signal touchdown. I'm waiting for the officials.
He is up over here. It is a touchdown.
Okay, Dave's got the better angle. And on 2nd and 9, Cam Boyd takes it to the house for a touchdown. 3:29 in the first.
You know, Cam Boyd, and this is where we're having our success, is that slant right off tackle, like you said, Coach, right up the middle. We're not going to be able to outrun this team to the outside. They're pretty quick, and they're very, very disciplined, but I like the slashes up the middle.
You know what? I was right about going to right tackle. The old offensive coordinator here. Snap, now the yellow flies all over the place. We're playing drop the handkerchief.
Yeah, we're going to have a legal procedure. It looks like it's going to be against FACS. I saw the illegal procedure. Yeah, he's looking over here. We're going to say offsides. He gave the wrong signal. So Larry comes in and says we're going to have offsides. So we're going to move the ball to the 1.5, or he can decline it and actually take it on the kickoff.
I was going to ask you that. That is good. See, this is the reason you want to listen to these broadcasts with Dave. He has all the little insights. I may have coached it some, may have played it, but David, and he goes to the rules meeting, he keeps up with those things.
And Darby has declined the penalty, Coach. They're going to take it on the kickoff.
And we'll see Alden Holland's first attempt. Aaron Smith, the holder, the snap, the kick. It's a low one, but the line drive one looks like it got over, and it is good. With 3:29 to go in the first quarter play, Jackson Christian 7, FACS nothing. Let's take a 1-minute timeout on WNWS.com and 101.5.
Not much has changed at Old Country Auto since Lonnie Cobb took over. Nope, looks like they've got a larger selection now. Yep, they still have friendly folks to help you. Yep, it's the same laid-back atmosphere people expect from Old Country Auto. Yep, check out that family looking at that SUV. Yep, think they can buy? Nope. Well, they did and got a great deal, too. Yep. Lonnie Cobb's Old Country Auto sells Airways and 45 Bypass in Jackson or online at Old Country.
With 17 years experience, Tim Armstrong and his team at Reliable Lawn Care and Landscape are just what you need for weed control and fertilization for turf and landscape beds, as well as pest control and fungus on trees and shrubs. Let them design the perfect landscape for you, as well as irrigation work, hardscape installation, and low-voltage landscape lighting installation. They do it all at Reliable Lawn Care and Landscape, 234-0823, Tennessee Charter number 5398.
And Alden Holland ready to kick off. Piggies and Calderon deep. Remind you about Sonic. Jackson will have $1 pretzels on August 27th. McDonald's. From the start, we've been committed to doing the right thing. Stop by your McDonald's today. 2 of our many fine sponsors. And Holland approaches the football. Nice high kick, Dave. And Calderon gets it on about the 1.5, comes up the middle of the field. There is a hole. Somebody wasn't in their lane. All that's left, he could take this thing about 99 yards, but streaking to get him with a burst is, you know who it is, the super speedster, Danye Brooks.
Danye Brooks came from all the way across the field, and we have a little bit of laundry on the field. Larry Lewis has thrown it. This looks like this is going to come back. We're going to have either holding or an illegal block in the back that's going to be at about the 28-yard line, Coach.
Oh, me. There was a hold. You could have driven a Mack truck and an 18-wheeler through there. Somebody got out of their lane.
Usually, usually either somebody got out of the lane or somebody got drug out of the way. And they're going to say right here, Larry's going to tell us right now what we've got.
Well, a nifty return. There it is, Dave.
We got an illegal block in the back. It's going to be 10 yards from right there. They're going to put the ball in play, Coach, at the 18-yard line. What a break for the Eagles as the Crusaders had taken it all the way down inside the 25.
Boy, that created some excitement. Nice crowd from FACS. Great crowd. You see the red markers are the only places you can sit, and there's 6 feet between red strips of tape.
Yeah, it's really good, and everybody's got a mask on.
Okay, Jackson Christian with their fine linebacking core. And, of course, Camden Estes, wearing number 7, is the quarterback. We'll see what the old Tampa Bay Buccaneer cross brings us. Handoff to Calderon. Nice, safe handoff. And he drives, and it takes a couple of Eagles to bring him down after a nice gain.
Yeah, he took it up to the right side, cut it back across the middle. Good pursuit right there, but a gain of 5 and a very hard runner right there. It looks like he is going to be pretty much their bread and butter if I had to guess right now.
Well, he had some good runs last year against us. 2nd and 5 for the Crusaders. They send Calderon in motion. This is basically a 5-out, 3 blockers. It gets loose from him, and they're going to call it an incomplete pass.
Yeah, they try to get it to him outside. Estes put a little bit of juice on it, a little bit too much, threw it behind him, and that's exactly where you don't want to throw it, to that man going out in the swing right there, because he is absolutely at that point a sitting duck for a cornerback.
Those 3 men have to really block, because if they miss any block at all, we used to have a referee, Reverend Fred Boydman. He'd say, "You're a dead duck." 3rd and 5, ball on the 22. Quarterback is Estes. Now you got a lot of motion, and they're going to run the hand off sweep, and very little going. Let's see who is in the backfield quickly. That may be Cam Boyd. No, that's Malik Booth.
Yeah, it's Malik, and we come really, really close right there to having 2 men in motion, but they got set just in that last second, and then they got the playoff. But, Coach, I'm really, really, really surprised that is the play that they decided to run with the speed that they have on the outside.
They really have some speed. The man coming on the field late. Let's see who is back to return punch. Danye Brooks, who doubles as a wideout, also is playing defensive back some this year.
I tell you, if he gets his hands on it, look out.
Nice high kick, end over end. He's going to let it hit. It's going to bounce. Takes a Crusader roll all the way down to the 42 of Jackson Christian, and that's where Jackson Christian will have it 1st and 10.
I tell you what, that's the play that I really, really would love to see Mr. Brooks come up and make that fair catch. That's about a 12-yard difference in the punt. But, you want him to feel comfortable in doing it.
King Jewelers, fine jewelry, friendly staff, custom designs and quality repairs. See Grover King at King Jewelers. Also, Jackson State Community College. Jackson State, welcoming learners of all ages and offering career-ready degrees. Jackson State Community College, your home school here. And not home school like some people think, but Old Country Auto, Lonnie Cobb's Old Country Auto is on the corner of Airways and the Bypass, the proud supporter of high school athletics. And we're ready. 1st and 10. Now they have placed the ball on the 49. And it must have been touched there. Again, here's motion to the right. They give, cutting upfield, running hard, Jackson Taylor. Jackson Taylor has his first down and gets down to, looks like, Dave, the 39-yard line.
Well, I tell you what, Coach, that's that old crossbuck play. They had Tinsley in motion, and they came through and faked it to him and then hit the misdirection back on the right-hand side of the line. And I'm telling you, we have control of the right side of that line, and I would stay there until they put another man over there and opened up something else.
Yeah, you're right about that. And 1st and 10, 2 wideouts to the right. To the left one, but they're going to send Tinsley in motion. No, that's not Tinsley. That's Strip Hearn. Here we come up the middle. He faked it, and Aaron Smith spinning for yardage. He's going to be close to a first down.
I think he's going to get it. It looks like where they're going to mark it right on the 25, which is going to leave him just about a foot short. But I tell you what, he's making some great moves out there. Aaron does a really, really good job. I just wish he would put that ball away, Coach. Somebody's going to slap at it.
Oh, I have a feeling he'll watch this broadcast and learn something from Brother Dave. Tinsley left, Brooks and Cisco to the right. Aaron Smith, your quarterback. There's the flip pass right there. Tinsley started to cut it up. And Dave, actually, he made a wise decision stringing it on out because he takes it down to about the 16-yard line.
You know, he had the slant on him, and he hadn't turned it upfield. And so with that slant, that's hard to bring a big man down like that. And he can just take it to the corner as he was doing, and he can drag him all the way down to about the 17, and that's where we get it first down.
Now, Tinsley was picked to the preseason all region team. It's running down the clock at about 18 seconds. Jackson Christian School leads 7-0, and with the clock about to run out, let's take a 1-minute timeout. 1-minute timeout on News Talk 101.5 and WNWS.com.
Sakura set the standard in West Tennessee for Japanese sushi rolls and hibachi grill dishes. By popular demand, Sakura added a Chinese menu. For starters, egg drop and hot and sour soup. Entrees include chicken broccoli, sweet and sour chicken, Mongolian beef, and lo mein with your choice of meat. Our Chinese lunch menu starts at just $7.95. Sakura also delivers to your home or business, or you can call ahead for pickup at 664-2878. Sakura's dining area now open and serving at 50% capacity. Sakura on Carriage House Drive.
Hi, I'm Dr. Toyos of Toyos Clinic. Are you ready to enjoy freedom from glasses and contact lenses? We now offer the latest technology, flapless LASIK. With flapless LASIK, the very next day you can swim, work out, wear makeup. Call our LASIK concierge for a free consultation. 800-603-1989, 800-603-1989. Toyos Clinic, flapless LASIK. See better, look better.
Back at Ronnie Fowler Field, and 12 minutes on the clock, ready for second quarter action, 7-0. The score, Jackson Christian leads. Let's tell you about some more of our sponsors. House of Hair. House of Hair needs 3 hairdressers and a hair tech. Call 240-1660, open Monday through Thursday. Mitchell's Body Shop. Mitchell's Body Shop, committed to quality, committed to you, committed to high school sports, and they really are that. Toyos Clinic. Jerry Lee Lewis said, I can't believe how clearly I can see Dr. Toyos had me playing in a concert the next day, and that is the truth there. Gene Langley Ford, the dealership that's service-built. You should really try Gene Langley. Of course, reliable lawn care and landscape. We offer professional knowledge, increased property values, and better living space for you and your family. Called Reliable Lawn Care and Landscape. Again, running down those sponsors, Sonic, McDonald's, King Jewelers, Jackson State Community College, Old Country Auto, Reliable Lawn Care and Landscape, Gene Langley Ford, Toyos Clinics, Mitchell's Body Shop, and House of Hair. And then we've got some more to tell you about. Okay, Jackson Christian threatening. They have the ball on the FACS 17. Aaron Smith in the backfield will check Cisco and Brooks to the left, Tinsley the right. They're going to hand off to Malik Booz. He gets cut off. That time, Dave, they pretty well had all the holes plugged up.
Yeah, they came upfield and did the right thing and made him cut back inside, and the linebackers did what they're supposed to do in trailing that play laterally down through there. And, I mean, I just great defensive play. He got everything he could get out of it, which was a loss of 1.
Okay, 2nd and 11. Booz now has 6 yards unofficially. We'll get some official stats from Greg Armour a little later in the broadcast. Again, trips left. Tight end is to the right of the formation for Aaron Smith, a long count, and they get Tinsley, and we were quite lucky. It's complete. He's going to get it back down to, looks like, about the original line of scrimmage?
Yeah, they're going to get it down in there, and Piggy just missed blowing him up pretty good. Yeah. Tinsley made a really, really good move, and they're going to give us – he actually got a little bit more.
With the twist, he got a little more. And 6 for 6. And that's about 7 yards. 43 yards unofficially passing. See Trip Hearn checking in. He and Brooks will – Brooks is going to work this side with Jackson Taylor, who is a threat even as a wideout. He can play running back. That one pops up in the air, and now Aaron Smith runs for his life. 3 Crusaders. He needs a block. Now
he's
he
wide
gets
open.
rid of it. Wide open is Daniel Brooks. Now there is a flag coming down.
I think you're going to have number 55, illegal downfield, is what probably is about to happen. It just took too long to develop as Aaron turned it around and came it back across the field to a wide open. But I think 55 was just downfield, Coach.
Absolutely. And you can't have those interior linemen downfield. There are 5 guys that they cannot head that early, and Dave's call is right as usual.
Ineligible downfield. That just happens when you get a busted play like that and the quarterback turns it around. Now, there's no reason to get down there because it was a pass play all the way.
Okay, that is, a 5-yard penalty, Dave?
It is.
Have to play it over after a nice catch by Brooks. Circling out of the backfield is Boyd. He drops it. They're going to blow that dead. That'll be the first incomplete pass.
Yeah, and that's the one that hit him right in the worst spot that you could hit him in, and that is the chest.
As a former running back, you want to run with that football.
You do, but you got to reach out and grab the ball out of the air. You can't let it get into the chest. And now we got a 4th down, and another decision. It looks like they're going to go for it again.
Yeah, 4th and 12 on the 19 or 18 actually. Well, it is the 19 where they got the stakes. Tinsley and Cisco to the right. Brooks by himself to the left. You got 2 wing backs. 4 down linemen. There's an outside linebacker ready to blow, and that's the second snap that's popped up in the air. And now Aaron Smith. Will they get him for intentional ground? No, Tinsley's in the area. Tinsley's in the air, but the ball will go over on downs. And unusual situation. We did not see that many snaps pop up in the air last year.
Yeah, they're going to call intentional grounding right here, which is just Tinsley was in the area.
Tinsley was not more than, 6 yards away from the football where it went out of bounds?
He's allowed to throw the ball away, and he did. There was a receiver in the area. It was incomplete anyway. The only difference it's going to be is yardage is going to be at the spot of the foul, which is going to be at the 38-yard line. And then they're going to move it forward 5 yards, and it'll be Crusaders' ball.
Not good. Man, that changes the whole complexion. Jackson Christian would have FACS. Now they have good field position. In the I formation are the Crusaders. This is a pro I with a flanker and a split end. It looked like it was going to be the off-tackle play caller on bounce outside. He's got a first down and about 4 more to go.
I'm going to tell you right now, he just absolutely laid a stiff arm on who is that right there? Yeah, he's feeling it right now. Jackson Taylor, who's actually going to come off the field right now, he took a stiff arm right to the head.
And that's a pretty tough young man. Chance King has come on. He's one of the linebackers, and a pretty good one at that. Looks like we are going to have a timeout. Let's take a 30-second timeout on News Talk 101.5 and WNWS.com.
Sometimes buying or selling a house is like the flip of a coin. Just like in the game of football, it could be heads or tails. If you want a real winner to sell your home, call Kimberly Evans. Kimberly and her team will take the ball and get it across the goal line. Score a touchdown with a championship realtor, Kimberly Evans with Coldwell Banker. Call Kimberly today, 731-697-8558. 731-697-8558. KimberlyEvans.com.
Welcome back to Jackson Christian School, home of the Eagles. Coach Joe Holloway and Dave Wade here with you tonight. Of course, Gary and Paul are both here downstairs. Vincent upstairs on the camera, doing a good job. 9:51. FACS with the football. 1st and 10 on the Jackson Christian 46. Staying with the pro eye, they pull a guard in front of the running back, but this time there are a host of Eagles. I know Chance King was on the back of it. One of the big linemen, we'll try to pick him up, was there in the front of it. And that may have been Brandon Bennett on there. Sometimes they get so crunched up you don't see the numbers. Short gain that time. 4 carries, 18 yards. Now they'll go offset eye. The fullback offset a little bit. Still with that pro eye formation. Now they're calling the plays from the sideline. If you can see in our picture, that's the reason the quarterback stepped back. They take a look at the Jackson Christian defense, see what they can attack it with. This time, you know who that probably is. I believe that's Brother Wiley right there getting through.
Now, he knocked the ball loose. I haven't seen who's gotten the recovery. I think that the running back ended up getting it back, but he was in there to take the handoff right there. Great job of penetration.
Boy, Elijah Wiley beat somebody flat off the line of scrimmage. Dave, that was that wasn't even funny then. That's serious business.
That is what you call shooting a gap.
And that poor quarterback, I have to chalk the lost yardage up against him. 3rd and 16 on their own 48. One back set, spread, 3-step drop looking over the middle, and almost picked off. Danielle Brooks that's Brooks made the break on it. It's incomplete, but that is going to be 4th down.
You know, and that's one of those things, Coach, that they threw the ball, and it was a pretty good pass, but as I looked down to see, they had 2 eligible receivers down there close together, which you know what that does. That brings about 3 or 4 defensive players into that mix, and it's hard to make a completion that way.
I wonder if they meant for one route to be closer to a drag route.
That's exactly what I think. They should have been separated by at least 15 yards, and they were only separated by 5.
I believe we're in punch safe. This does not look like – it looks like a return is on. Nice snap for the kicker. Gets his foot into it. This one now it turns over, and Brooks is going to let it bounce, and it's going to roll right down to the goal line. And we are in the shadow, not the dark shadows of the goal line, but the lighter shadows of the goal line. And you say, well, Coach, it's a dark strip there of grass where they alternate. What I mean by that is we do have a little light. Dark shadows on the goal line is in the 1-yard line and 2-yard line.
Absolutely, but I'll tell you once again, you know, we have got to field that ball. That's the difference right there in 22 yards where that ball hit. And instead of having the ball sitting there just outside of the 20 and closer to the 25, we've got the ball on the 6-yard line.
Yeah, a long way to go, 95 yards to go. Victory Honda, come to Victory Honda on the bypass and ask for GM Chase Channel. Chase will help you select the Honda of your choice. He does a great job with that. 8:08 here in the second quarter. Eagles lead 7-0. There's a little flip pass. Malik Booz has got it this time, and he is tackled down. And, Dave, when they get spun around like that, it's a very interesting tackle.
It is, and by all means, throw him forward for 2 or 3 yards. What we got to make sure, Coach, right here is we've got to get that snap down a little bit, and I know it's early in the year. We got to just relax a little bit and fix that problem because we don't need the ball going over his head down at his end.
You're right about that. Carlock Nissan, family-owned and operated, 495 Van Drive. As the Eagles come up 1st and 10, quick pass out to Tinsley. The big man can run. And he's looking, and I think he was wanting to make a cutback. Goes for the sidelines. Is knocked out of bounds by Harrison Grooms, the senior.
Yeah, that was a great block by Brooks. He absolutely took his man inside, which busted Tinsley outside. And I don't mind what Tinsley did right there. Take that ball, and when you get all you can get right there, step on out of bounds right there. There's no harm in not taking a hit to knock you out of bounds. Go ahead and step.
Aaron Smith, 8 for 10, Dave, and another first down. 8 first downs for the Eagles right now.
Offense is in sync.
It is. Trips right, 1st and 10 on their own 35. 3 down linemen, 1 stand-up defensive end. There's the flip pass again to Tinsley. They'll try it. He cuts up. He'll have a short gain, but he makes it into maybe a 4-yard gain.
We got something. We got some laundry that flew in. I don't know if we got a face mask or we had somebody blocked from behind.
Now, is that flag white?
No, it's on the 40.
Colorblind? I see it now.
Yeah.
Probably an illegal block.
I think it's going to be illegal block. Jackson Christian's already taken its step back. It's going to be a personal foul.
Wow, that hurts.
Okay, yeah, we had a block that came in late, and that's what he's calling it. And that's going to be 15. That's not just a 10 in the back. That's a personal foul. So they're going to mark off 15, which puts us right back behind the stakes on the first down.
1st and 10 to go, and it will, well, actually it'll be 1st and, well, they marked it off. They've got 20 up there. Dave, that looks closer to 25 to me.
Well, I agree with you.
Yeah, that's 1st and 25, moves the ball all the way back to the 25. So you've got to get to the 45 for a first down.
Well, that will be 20. I saw the same thing you did, but I guess 25
I guess
to 45 is 20.
Okay.
But I thought 25.
7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Here's up the middle is Smith. Be a short gain, looks like 2, maybe 3 yards at most.
Yeah, you know, the called draw, they're thinking we're going to try to make it up all in one shot and get it back to the front stake. But, you know, we decided to run that draw. I want to see somebody force somebody deep down here. I don't know if they can they've got a lot of speed, but I think Brooks can outrun them.
I don't know why people think they can call me when I'm on air. Anyway, it's 6:28. Clock moving. 3 down when that stand-up defensive end gets in the backfield. This time they cut it up short. That's the crossbuck action. And this is Jackson Taylor, and he has got a load of yardage.
Well, once again, we are sitting there behind the right side of that line, and it is just big time going good. And, you know, it's the brothers over there, the right guard, the right tackle. Cameron and Forrest doing a wonderful job controlling the line of scrimmage.
Maynard's boys with excellent job. Looks like about 3rd and 7.5. You know, the FACS defense will give you different looks. I've got to watch the secondary a little bit because if they're just playing too deep or Tampa 2, now it looks like they've matched up man-to-man with a free safety, Dave. 3rd and 7, dropping back. Inside screen to Tinsley. Tinsley's got the first down, the 50, the 45, the 40, the 35, across the 30, down to about the 27-yard line.
Boy, you couldn't have had a better play call on right there, Coach. Defensive line was coming with everything they had, and Tinsley got it across the middle where everything had been vacated. Fantastic call, execution, first down, Eagles.
4 catches for Tinsley, and we'll try to have his yardage a little later. Greg Armour will give us some official stats. 1st and 10, balls on the 29-yard line of FACS, 5 minutes, 16 seconds to go. Here's Smith, hands off to the running back. That is Cam Boyd, and he is stacked up 30. Looks like he's going to lose about 3/4 of a yard. Now a little extracurricular activity.
Yeah, they're pushing and shoving a little bit, and I do like the fact that we don't have a call right now. And we're going to call timeout. It's going to be FACS timeout.
Yeah, FACS timeout. They take a timeout. We're going to take a 30-second timeout on WNWS.com and News Talk 101.5.
I can save you mega bucks if you come in right now. Now! What that really means is I jacked the price way up so I can discount it to make you think you got a deal.
Let's skip all that. Hey, my name is Sarah Beth Langley, and if you actually want to save some money, come visit my family at Jean Langley Ford in Humboldt. We are a small dealership with low overhead. We save, so you save. At Jean Langley Ford, we care about our customers. We don't want to push or trick you. We just want to earn your business, and we don't mind proving it with our low prices and excellent service. So yeah, you can be fooled into thinking you got a deal at that big, mega, huge sale, or you can skip the scam and come to Jean Langley Ford. Let my family show you Southern hospitality at its best. Kick back, have a cup of coffee, and enjoy checking out our lot. We'll give you top dollar for your trade and put you in the vehicle that you want to be in for truly the lowest price around. You really should try Jean Langley Ford before you buy. The dealership service built.
Back at Jackson Christian School, coming out of the timeout with 5 minutes to go, a 7-0 Jackson Christian lead. They are in FACS territory, 2nd and 11. Here's Cam Boyd cutting it up off the right side, bouncing it outside, makes one man miss out there. Spins, got his first down, spinning for more yardage down inside the 15, Dave.
Yeah, Boyd did a great job right there. He got it outside and then moved it upfield and brought everybody in on him and then bumped it right again outside for a fantastic run. And we get it inside the, we're at the 12, so we're not inside the 10 yet. Another good drive by the Eagles.
Eagles, I have unofficially with 10 first downs to 1 for FACS, but a low-scoring game. And I'm going to have to just cut my phone off, and unfortunately it's got some of our ad-libs in it. 4:32 to go, 7-0. Eagles leading. They're on approximately the 13-yard line. Right hash marks, sending Brooks and Cisco to the left. Tinsley, a single receiver. They fake to Booz. Keeping is Adam Smith. He smells goal line. He doesn't get it, but he does get at the 5 and maybe across the 5-yard line.
Yeah, he did a good job right there. And, I mean, that is a called quarterback draw. He knew exactly where he was going, and we tried the left side of the line that time, Coach, and got a little bit of push.
4 carries for 24 yards. It's second. Looks like 2. Maybe 2 1/4, but right at 2. The Eagles can still get a first down. Now they go tight formation with double wing backs over here. And
that's a pistol, but a fumble.
Fumble. Will Cisco had it, but I think that they have got the football, and they being FACS, we'll see who recovered it for them.
I'm going to tell you, they're going to have to stop this. FACS doesn't need to be in there. Here it comes. They don't need to be in there grabbing Jackson Christian players, pulling them off the pile. The referees will do a good job with doing that, but I think they're going to get them. It's not going to be much, but we went into the pistol right there, Coach. We as I saw Aaron Smith go out to the right as a wide receiver, knew we were going into something kind of a little bit trickery right there, but we just didn't hang on to it.
Ball goes over on down. We'll find out what the laundry is. And Carlock Nissan family owned and operated 495 Van Drive. Shop online 24/7. Carlock Nissan of Jackson.com. Also, Kimberly Evans of Caldwell Banker Realty. The highest problem with realtors is their lack of communication. They never return phone calls, text messages, and emails on time. And this can mean missed opportunities, contracts, crucial updates, and peace of mind. With Kimberly, you'll never have that problem. She answers the phone even if I call her at 11 p.m. You'll have your phone calls returned, house sold, and paperwork all done quicker. Her average time to sell a home is only 9 days. She'll get you top dollar. Kimberly puts her money where her mouth is, and she commits that if you don't get a response from Kimberly within 1 hour, she'll mow your lawn for free. 668-1777.
Well, what we've had here, Coach, is I saw the Crusaders were snatching Jackson Christian players off the pile, but obviously, you know how it goes. That second one's going to get caught. Jackson Christian player must have reached in there and retaliated. They're going to get them for 15 yards. Larry Lewis is explaining it to Coach, and he's not real happy about it, but they're going to take over right now with the ball on the 16.
Okay, and slot, or actually 2 wideouts to the right, 1 in the backfield. Give to Calderon, and he slowed up. He broke 1 tackle, and that looks like Cam Boyd makes the tackle for a loss, Dave.
Yeah, Cam Boyd got in there. He got slowed down a little bit, and I didn't get the number who slowed him down, but Cam put the finish on him right there for a loss of 1.
-1, that's 5 carries for 17 yards for Calderon. That's David Calderon. He's a junior. He'll be back. And now, again, they try that left side, and driven back is the ball carrier.
They're not giving him anything on that right side. They are just doing what's supposed to be done. They're stringing it out, letting the sidelines be the 12th and 13th player on that defense.
Dave, makes me wonder if they've got the linebackers possibly keyed on him.
They very well may, because I'm telling you, with all this speed, we have not seen them go deep but once, and they had two men in the same area.
Two fine linebackers, Tacker Nash and Everett Wells. They've been in some of those mass piles of tackles. Trips right, two receivers to the left, empty backfield, dropping back. Here's the pass. Now it's going to be a judgment call. I think the referee was right. It's incomplete. Good coverage by Jackson Taylor.
Yeah, great coverage right there, and a good set of downs after the penalty, and the fumble on the 1 yard line got them back out there, and now they're going to have to punt from the shadow of their end zone, Coach.
Yeah, Nash was heading out there to help, and the other linebacker, Wells, was headed that direction also. It's a punting situation. It is 4th and 11, ball on their own 17, and the young man, when he does catch it, who's capable of taking it all the way. Now, that ball, even though this is AstroTurf, could be wet.
It could be. I want to see Mr.
He's not
Brooks.
fielded one. Don't you want to see him get
I
one?
want to see him catch one.
It's always fun, no matter who you're pulling for, to watch this young man take one to the house on a punt. And not returning kickoffs in this game, but he can do both. Now, again, looks like punt return or punt safe, and I think we're going to have a timeout.
It's a timeout. They were letting the clock run down as far as it would go to the 1:49 mark. Then they called timeout FACS.
Okay, and we need to take a 30-second timeout. A 30-second timeout on News Talk 101.5 WNWS.com streaming.
For more than 50 years, Jackson State Community College has helped West Tennessee students prepare for success. Now more than ever, Jackson State is here to help our students navigate the challenging times in front of us. We don't know what the future holds, but we know that Jackson State will be here to support our students in the communities of West Tennessee. Visit the COVID-19 page at jscc.edu/COVID for the latest updates and the resources you need to be successful. Jackson State, invested in your success.
And we are back coming out of the timeout. Dave Wade, Coach Joe Holloway. Eagles lead 7-0, expecting a punt. Only 1:49 to go in the second quarter. Both teams have moved it at times. Jackson Christian has threatened a couple of times, but a fumble and a intentional grounding got them very quickly. Don't forget about Dr. Toyo's Clinic. Do you want freedom from glasses and contact lens? Well, Dr. Toyo's Clinic has the latest technology, flapless LASIK. No downtime from sports or life. And we'll tell you more about that as the broadcast goes on. Now the referee looks like Larry Lewis. Dave, what's he doing when he steps in?
He's stepping in to chop it in.
Okay, here we go. Nice snap. This time a short punt. He got his foot and
get away from it.
Everybody get away, except white shirts want to be there to maybe down it. That one only goes to the 30, a 13-yard punt. He locked his foot up, Dave. He didn't extend it.
You're exactly right, Coach. You know exactly what he did. He had it locked up in the pointed position. Instead of doing the ballet where it will slide off that foot, it went straight up. And we're going to get the ball in fantastic field position after a little miscue on our part.
See better, look better with flapless LASIK. Dr. Toyo's clinics are in Memphis and Nashville. And get in touch with them. We'll tell you how in just a little bit. Man runs on late, but since it hadn't been snapped, no illegal participation. Here's the screen pass. There's holding.
Well, he's behind the line of scrimmage.
That's right.
That is legal. You can grab a hold of him. That's a crazy kind of play, but it is a fantastic no call, and it's a good defensive play. Knowing that he can do that on that screen is grab a hold of him where he cannot get, because he was fixing to bust that one too.
Oh, that one could have been gone. The safeties had split just enough. I don't know if they'd recovered that. Brings up 2nd and 10, ball on the 30-yard line of FACS. 1:35 to go. We're in the second quarter. Trips right, tight end to the left. One man in the backfield with Smith. Smith rolling to his right, has to shoot it down the field. He's got Cisco. Does he hold on to it? I say he got it. I say he got the hands under it.
They say they got the hands under it. He's going to call him. They're going to say the first down is going to happen right there. Coach, what a throw and catch. Perfect pattern. That's a timing pattern, and we're going to get the ball now at the 13-yard line.
That's right, a pickup of 18 yards. And first and 10 from the 12, 120 and counting. Trips left. Smith and Boyd in the backfield. They faked it. They go deep in the left corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Jackson Christian. Danye Brooks on the 12-yard reception. They faked the screen, Dave.
They did, and I'm telling you, I don't know. The wall here was blocking me out a little bit, but he was absolutely uncovered. I don't know if they just snuck him on the field without the Crusaders knowing he was there, but no one was within 10 yards of him.
1:08 in the second.
All right, we got a flag down right now.
I hope I don't have to clean my scorebook up.
Well, I don't think you're going to.
Personal foul against Jackson Christian.
Offsetting.
Offsetting. So touchdown is good at the 1:08 mark, 12-yard pass.
Now that call is usually made to make a point, and somebody better talk to them. Usually when you get the offsetting, they've had enough, and the next one is not going to be pretty.
No, we could even – here is Holland on to attempt the extra point. Holland, this one is up. He got the height that time in the leg drive, kicked it over the crowd. It's 14-0 Jackson Christian School on 101.5 and WNWS.com. Let's take a 1-minute timeout.
For more than 50 years, Jackson State Community College has helped West Tennessee students prepare for success. Now more than ever, Jackson State is here to help our students navigate the challenging times in front of us. We don't know what the future holds, but we know that Jackson State will be here to support our students in the communities of West Tennessee. Visit the COVID-19 page at jscc.edu/COVID for the latest updates and the resources you need to be successful. Jackson State, invested in your success.
Hi, I'm Grover King, owner and jeweler of King Jewelers. I opened King Jewelers 22 years ago and made it my mission to provide you with quality jewelry at an affordable price. With over 35 years experience as a jeweler, you can feel safe knowing your jewelry is in good hands. Whether you just need a ring sized or want to create a custom engagement ring, King Jewelers will help. My employees are knowledgeable and we put customer service first. No job is too small and every person that walks through our door is important to us. Come to see us at King Jewelers today. 16 Conrad Drive, 664-8188. Shop us online at kingjewelersjackson.com.
And we're back with Alden Holland ready to kick the football. He's got it teed up. Let's see who's back. Look like Piggies. And is that Calderon to the far side? I can only see a 2, but that would be my guess. That's who I would have back. Here is the kick. Nice high end over end heading in Calderon's direction if that is him. We'll check that number across the 20, 25. Going to come up short of the 30-yard line.
They stayed in the lanes this time, Coach, and
they a whole lot better.
Yeah, it really, really, really did. And we still, again, we've got a little action that's going on right there. 34 lost his helmet, and he was helping an FACS player up, and the the Crusader player was just not happy about it.
Dave, is this just about time where you bring both teams together and say, gentlemen, we either going to play football, right, or some of you won't be playing football?
Well, that's what I do, and the umpire, it's a good time for him to step in, like right in that area right now, and he can talk to over half of the team, and that's where all the chipping's going on.
Yeah. 5 wideouts, Hentrell, Noel, the senior, and Grooms, I know to this side. They run one underneath, covered by a linebacker. They throw a little short of the intended receiver, Harrison Grooms.
Yeah, Grooms was open right there. Pass was just a little bit underthrown, and he couldn't do it, but he had found his open spot, and everything had looked good. Just got to throw the ball a little bit harder.
57.9 seconds to go in the first half of play. Jackson Christian 14-0. FACS in their own territory on their 30-yard line, 2nd and 10. They change formations quite a bit. They are back to 2 wideouts to each side. If you want to call it a double slot, you can. One running back, runs the B route outside. Grooms catches it but goes out at about the 31-yard line.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds with 52 seconds. Coach, real quick, got some scores here. 17-0 USJ leads Nashville Christian. 21-7 Dyer County over Crockett. 14-7 Lexington over South Gibson.
And I will double check it. I had Hardin County, thanks to Bud Young, with 20-0 Hardin County over McNary at halftime. That's a big rivalry game. 52.5 seconds, 3rd down and 9. Ball on the 31. Calderon in the backfield. Pass out in the flag. Nice pitch and catch, and he didn't go down. The receiver didn't. We got to take him all the way to the ground. He started. It looked like it, and everybody looked like they were frozen on a rope. And catching the football was Larry Giles, the third. He's senior, wears number 2.
Yeah, and we got a flag down back at the 31-yard line, and it looks like it may be a little bit of holding, defensive holding, to allow that receiver not to break. They're pointing that way. Now they're going to call it ineligible downfield.
Wow. Chance King limping off the field. We hate that. He's another one of the fine linebackers. You know, they got Wells, they got Taggart Nash, they got Chance King, and, of course, Chance can also play defensive end if he had to, or an outside linebacker.
You know, you got ineligible downfield right there, but the pass was thrown pretty quick. And there's usually about a 2-yard grace area that you're allowed to be within. He must have been down a little bit more than that, too.
3rd and 14. That'll erase the pass completion there. Fakes to one side, the swing route to the running back. He's got some room, and he got mollyhawked on that one. Is that Trip Hearn with the mollyhawking?
Yes,
That's
it was. And I'm going to tell you, once again, this is getting a little out of hand because Heath Scoggins just absolutely blew up a back right on the eagle, Coach, and it was nowhere near the play. Jackson Christian is going to call their 3rd timeout.
Jackson Christian calls a timeout. We're going to keep it here. Let me tend to a little business. Dave, a couple of quick thoughts about this first half of play.
Offense has looked really good. Defense has done a real good job. We're really controlling the right side of the line of scrimmage, and Coach is doing a really good job of keeping that play calling. Now, the chippiness is obviously still going, and that late hit that just happened at midfield, which was about 20 yards away, probably should have been called, but it was not. But those are the type of things that you're going to get some retaliation sooner or later.
You're right, Dave. Sonic of Jackson will have $1 pretzels on August 27th. In September is S'mores Shake is featured. Also, that's at Sonic. Now, McDonald's, from the start, they've been committed to doing the right thing. Stop by your McDonald's today. Of course, they have shakes and burgers. King Jewelers, fine jewelry, friendly staff, custom design. King Jewelers, quality repair. See Grover King at King Jewelers. We're just about ready for a punt. It's not going to be punt block. May put some hard pressure from the outside, but everybody else has returned. 14.6 seconds left in the first half. Here comes the hard pressure from the outside, and they got to him. And he covers it. That's all the punter could do. Now we got more action, don't we, Dave?
It is, and I'll tell you that timeout was a thing of gold. We've got 8 seconds to get the ball somewhere. We're close enough to take a shot at the end zone, and then we might be able to kick a field goal if we don't get it. But we don't have any timeouts left, Coach. So if we get the ball in the first down territory, we got to get up there quick if we're going to be able to spike the ball.
You're right, and Dave, remember last year we had a little trouble with that at Fayette Academy. I thought we still had a tick on the clock or a half tick, and the referee said we didn't. We still could have won that football game.
Yes.
8.5 seconds. Tinsley, the big man, if he can get somebody one-on-one, but this young man covering him, Giles, can also jump too. Aaron Smith's going to crank the javelin up. They're looking for Tinsley. Tinsley in the back of the end zone. Tinsley! 28-yard diving touchdown catch. Peyton Tinsley.
What a pass. What a pass. They knew exactly where they were going. A move by Tinsley to the inside. He juked him out, cut it to the corner post back there. I'm telling you what, that was a beautifully executed play. 2.6 seconds, and we are about hopefully to go up 21-0. Big play right there, Coach.
Oh, Dave, I'm feeling good, too. You knew when I called Tinsley's number, and I didn't call the play up here, but it really showed they had a young man that was capable. He outran the young man. Here is Holland's kick. Now he's getting better every kick. That one up high, long, and good. 21-0. The Eagles have a lead with 2.6 seconds. Let's take a 30-second timeout on News Talk 101.5 and WNWS.com.
If your insurance policy is coming up for renewal, don't just send in a check. Do yourself a favor and contact Shanna Tabor at Farmers Insurance. Shanna helps customers like you identify the coverage that best fits your needs. This process is straightforward and personalized to help make you smarter about your insurance. Shanna has the tools and knowledge to help you better understand your coverage options, whether that's auto, home, life, or business insurance.
And I may save you hundreds of dollars. Hello, this is Shanna Tabor, your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by my office on University Parkway next to the post office for a free quote or find me at stabor@farmersagent.com.
And back at Jackson Christian School, and wow, Peyton Tinsley, I've got him for 28 yards. Touchdown in the left corner, diving out, well covered by the young man, Giles from FACS. Let's see if we squib kick or try to kick it deep. 2.6 seconds left. All you got time is for return. Will they try a Music City Miracle, or will it just be a straight return? Piggy's back along with David Calderon, a fine running back who's just a junior. He'll be back next year. Holland approaches the football. He kicks it low, line drive, kicks it over towards Piggy's side. Piggy picks it up off the bounce, heads up, and now back to the middle of the field. Looks like drawing a beat on him and missing. They didn't hold him, but finishing him off was number 5, Cooper Cantrell, with the tackle.
Yeah, and they just got 32. I'm telling you right now, number 32, Fitzgerald for FACS. There's no reason for this to be going on. I mean, this is totally, you can see where the ball was, Coach. At the end of the half here, they're going to be able to extend it, I think, to the next period. But he grabbed him by the face mask, pulled him to the ground, no reason.
And let's see how they administer this one. Dave, I think you are right. It should be. Of course, I haven't had to go to a rules meeting in about 10 years. Should be administered to start the second half.
Start second half, and they're going to receive the ball, and we're going to get to kick from our side of midfield.
That's good. That is good. Tell you where we stand. It's halftime. It's 21-0. Jackson Christian leads the FACS Crusaders. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout, and Dave and I will come back and talk about this game. Hopefully we'll have some stats from Greg Armour, and we appreciate you listening. And Jerry Stanfield, hope you are enjoying it. Go by and y'all holler at Jerry and go by Sonic. We'll be back after this.
Don't fumble the ball when it's time to choose a body shop. Choose Mitchell's Body Shop. Mitchell's has a lifetime warranty on all repairs and has rental cars on site for your convenience. Free estimates and free local pickup and delivery. If other drivers were off sides and your car suffered a little unnecessary roughness, remember it's a win every time at Mitchell's for a safe and economical repair, getting you and your car back in the game. Like Mitchell's Body Shop on Facebook. They're giving away tickets to some of your favorite games. Mitchell's Body Shop, 96 Riverport Drive.
Are you celebrating a new driver in your family? Mitchell's Body Shop says congratulations and welcome to the road. Remember to buckle up and be alert. And if your family should ever need auto body repair for your young driver and you want a safe yet economical repair, call Mitchell's Body Shop. Mitchell's has a lifetime warranty on all repairs and rental cars on site for your convenience. Mitchell's Body Shop, 96 Riverport Drive in Jackson. And don't text and drive.
Not much has changed at Old Country Auto since Lonnie Cobb took over. Nope, looks like they've got a larger selection now. Yep, they still have friendly folks to help you. Yep, it's the same laid-back atmosphere people expect from Old Country Auto. Yep, check out that family looking at that SUV. Yep, think they can buy? Nope. Well, they did and got a great deal, too. Yep. Lonnie Cobb's Old Country Auto Sales, Airways, and 45 Bypass in Jackson are online at Old Country.
With 17 years experience, Tim Armstrong and his team at Reliable Lawn Care and Landscape are just what you need for weed control and fertilization for turf and landscape beds, as well as pest control and fungus on trees and shrubs. Let them design the perfect landscape for you, as well as irrigation work, hardscape installation, and low voltage landscape lighting installation. They do it all at Reliable Lawn Care and Landscape, 234-0823, Tennessee Charter number 5398.
And back at Ronnie Fowler Field, Jackson Christian School football on WNWS.com. Let's tell you about some of the people that helped bring you this broadcast. Of course, we told you about King Jewelers, fine jewelers, and fine jewelry. Friendly staff, custom designs, and quality repairs. See Grover King at King Jewelers. Of course, Jackson State Community College. JSCC welcoming learners of all ages and offering career-ready degrees. They've got some outstanding programs that you can finish in 2 years and go straight into the job market and make top dollar.
Yes.
Reliable Lawn Care and Landscape. They offer professional knowledge, increased property values, and better living space for you and your family. They will get your yard in top-notch order. Gene Langley Ford, the dealership that service built. You should really try Gene Langley. Toyos Clinics. Jerry Lewis said, I can't believe how clearly I can see. Dr. Toyos had me playing in a concert the next day, and we'll tell you about that surgery a little later. Mitchell's Body Shop. Mitchell's Body Shop, committed to quality, committed to you, committed to high school sports, and they also help bring the traffic reports by downtown Ricky Brown. Mitchell's Body Shop on Riverside Drive. House of Hair. House of Hair right now could use or needs 3 hairdressers and a hair tech. Call 240-1660. They are open Monday through Saturday. Go by there. Now, let's tell you about some of the others. I promised you some information on Dr. Toyos Clinics. We told you they're in Memphis and Nashville, the only flapless LASIK centers around. Call our LASIK concierge for a free consultation, 800-603-1989. Now, here's something you need to listen for. Tell them that you heard it right here to get the Dan Reeves $360 discount.
The $360?
Yeah. Tell them when you call them or go visit them, tell them you heard about it right here on WNWS.com and 101.5, and you will get the Dan Reeves $360 discount. You can't beat that. Also, don't forget about Kimberly Evans, Caldwell Banker Realtor. You can get her at 668-1777 or www.kimberlyevans.com. And they've got a Y in there. Well, that's Kimberly, and it's Evans. KimberlyEvans.com. And she can help you with your real estate problems. She averages selling a home in about 9 days. She'll get you top dollar. Also, the Bob Vila of Lawn Care in Jackson is Reliable Lawn Care and Landscaping. They do landscape maintenance, installation, drainage work, landscape and design, landscape lighting and design, patios, retaining walls that won't fall down, and that's important in Jackson. And one of the only licensed landscaping companies in Jackson, and family-owned and operated, 736-1515, 736-1515. Reliable Lawn Care and Landscaping.com. And Dave, your impressions of the first half?
Well, fantastic job by the offensive line to control it. The offense does not look like they have missed a beat. Look like they've scrimmaged 3, 4, 5 times against teams, and they are doing an excellent job. Defensively, we are putting the stops on them. I think we held them to, 1 or 2 first downs. And, I
have one unofficially.
Right, one. And, they've had a couple of plays that have gone downfield that have been brought back by the penalties. But I'm telling you, defense is working very, very well. Just really impressed on the way that the offense has clicked in a season that they've really not been able to see some competition.
And, of course, out on the field, the Jackson Christian School Band waiting to perform. The band is not in the stadium per se like they used to be here in the seats. They can come on, perform at halftime, but then they, I guess, I don't know whether they go back to the band room or what.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they go to the end zone and just watch and become spectators, but they can't sit together as a band, and they're getting everything hooked up. And in the words of ZZ Top, this is probably the best little band in Jackson. I'll tell you, they got a big sound when they get to going, Coach. If we can take a second, I'll put my microphone out, and we'll hear a little bit of the Jackson Christian Band.
Well, very good. Let's give you some quick stats. Got to check my list here, make sure. Camden Estes is 2 for 6 for 8 yards. He was 0 for 4 before completing his first pass. David Calderon has 6 carries unofficially for 18 yards. And, again, I could be a yard or two off because we call the ball game, keep our own stats. Official stats will be here, hopefully, with Greg Armour a little later. And 1 first down unofficially, and no scoring for the Crusaders. They have had, they'll get a penalty to start second half. They've had 20 yards in penalties. Now, Jackson Christians had 45 yards in penalties. They also have 11 first downs going into the dressing room. Aaron Smith is 12 for 25. We'll give you his yardage in a little bit. And, of course, he threw a TD pass to Brooks, and he threw a touchdown pass to Tinsley to make it 21-0. All the extra points were good. Running the football, Cam Boyd is 6 for 33 yards. Malik Booz is 3 for 6 yards. And here comes the man with some real stats. Greg, we're just going to turn it over to you and give them, because I have to keep it and call the game and do a few things. And I admire what you do. Yours are very accurate. Greg Armour from Jackson Christian.
Well, for Jackson Christian in the passing department, Aaron Smith attempted 11, completed 9 for 139 yards and 2 TDs.
Okay, the reason we've got a difference is I call the little flip up. When it's flipped up there, I'm calling it a pass, and he completed a bunch of those.
Right,
And, okay, so I'm slightly off. Give that again. You got him 11 for
9 for 139 yards.
Okay. And
in the rushing department, we rushed 23 times for 142 yards. Leading rusher would be Aaron Smith, 6 rushes for 42 yards. Taylor Jackson had 2 for 28. Cam Boyd had 6 for 22. Tinsley had 4 for 17. And Malik Booz had 3 for 14.
And you got 2 speedsters there in Booz and Cam Boyd. And I tell you what, who's done a very good job rushing the football, just carried it twice, is Jackson Taylor.
That's correct. In the receiving department, Tinsley's got 4 catches for 82 yards. And Will Cisco has 3 for 42.
Absolutely. And, of course, Brooks has a big touchdown catch.
Brooks
Tinsley with
big touchdown catch of 13 yards.
We've done a good job, Greg, on their number 1 running back. I only have David Calderon for 18 yards. You may have a better total than I do, because I'm kind of stingy sometimes with yards.
Well, I got a total rushing 7 rushes for 8 yards.
Well, they've had some losses, too, that have detracted from that.
And they passed for 5 times, completed 2 for 11 yards. 1 first down.
Yeah, just 2 completions, and that really hurts. You got to be able to throw that football in this day and time, and I think they can. We've done a pretty good job covering those routes. Any odd stat that jumps out at you?
No, not at the moment. I mean, penalties.
Yeah, I'm sure that Coach Palmer going to address that at halftime.
We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 penalties for.
It's over 40.
It's about 60 yards.
Ooh, that's worse than I was just guessing that it was going to be 45 to 50. So 60 yards. Greg Armour's got the official stats and the accurate stats. Anything that comes out of my mouth is unofficial. Greg, any thoughts before we take a break?
No, we just have to continue with taking care of business.
Absolutely, and that is a fine band out there. David Wade has termed it the best small band in the area. And but they're growing in numbers.
Yes, they are.
And a good thing we had a big soccer win this week, didn't we?
We won 32 against South Gibson.
Oh, man, things are starting to roll around and everything's starting to happen here at Jackson Christian School. Doing a lot of virtual learning on the flexible schedule.
That's correct.
And it's good to see kids back in school under protected conditions. And I think that Jason Shelton and staff has done I love the red strips on the seats. I love the way they were checking people, and I see masks, people honoring that.
Yep.
I like that.
Yep.
And that's a good thing. Greg, any final thoughts before we take that break?
No, I think about 4 minutes left.
And we're ready to hit some more. You're listening to WNWS.com and to 101.5. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout, and come back with more exciting Jackson Christian School football.
With 17 years experience, Tim Armstrong and his team at Reliable Lawn Care and Landscape are just what you need for weed control and fertilization for turf and landscape beds, as well as pest control and fungus on trees and shrubs. Let them design the perfect landscape for you, as well as irrigation work, hardscape installation, and low-voltage landscape lighting installation. They do it all at Reliable Lawn Care and Landscape, 234-0823, Tennessee Charter number 5398.
Sakura set the standard in West Tennessee for Japanese sushi rolls and hibachi grill dishes. By popular demand, Sakura added a Chinese menu. For starters, egg drop and hot and sour soup. Entrees include chicken broccoli, sweet and sour chicken, Mongolian beef, and lo mein with your choice of meat. Our Chinese lunch menu starts at just $7.95. Sakura also delivers to your home or business, or you can call ahead for pickup at 664-2878. Sakura's dining area now open and serving at 50% capacity. Sakura on Carriage House Drive.
Hi, I'm Dr. Toyos of Toyos Clinic. Are you ready to enjoy freedom from glasses and contact lenses? We now offer the latest technology, flapless LASIK. With flapless LASIK, the very next day you can swim, work out, wear makeup. Call our LASIK concierge for a free consultation. 800-603-1989, 800-603-1989. Toyos Clinic, flapless LASIK. See better, look better.
Sometimes buying or selling a house is like the flip of a coin. Just like in the game of football, it could be heads or tails. If you want a real winner to sell your home, call Kimberly Evans. Kimberly and her team will take the ball and get it across the goal line. Score a touchdown with a championship realtor, Kimberly Evans with Coldwell Banker. Call Kimberly today, 731-697-8558, 731-697-8558, KimberlyEvans.com.
Back at Jackson Christian School, where you hear their band in the background, a little more than 3 minutes before halftime is over. Jackson Christian stretching in the east end zone. And we want to remind you about all of our fine sponsors. We've got House of Hair, Mitchell's Body Shop, Toyos Clinic, Gene Langley, Reliable Lawn Care and Landscape, Old Country Auto, Jackson State Community College, King Jewelers, McDonald's. We also have Kimberly Evans, Coldwell Banker Realtor, and, of course, Reliable Lawn Care and Landscaping we previously mentioned, but we'll mention them again, Dr. Toyos, and, of course, Lonnie Cobb's Old Country Auto. And Lonnie Cobb's Old Country Auto, proud supporter of high school sports, located at Airways and the Bypass. Carlock Nissan, family owned and operated, 495 Van Drive. Shop online 24/7. Carlock Nissan of Jackson.com. Don't forget to go by and see Chase Channel. What a great guy. He's the GM. He's got a great staff. He's got great cars at Victory Honda. Victory Honda on the Bypass. Chase will help you select the Honda of your choice, and make sure you ask for him. Now, Dave, a couple of quick thoughts, and then we will try to talk a little more.
Well, I'll tell you that it just really has, I said it before, has it impressed me that they have come out with the offense on track as much as they have been. Usually it takes a little bit of time, even in the best circumstances. But they've not been able to do anything but just scrimmage against each other. So in doing that, they've come out and hit on all cylinders. And right now, if they continue to do the same thing, I don't believe that FACS just has the ability to get themselves back in this game.
Dave, I'm going to talk about Sonic, and again, we want to say hey to Jerry Stanfield. Of course, his son starts at will at I believe he's number 63 and plays left guard. But a couple of bullet points that you need to know about. Happy hour every day from 2 to 4 p.m. for half-price drinks and slushes. They're also hiring at all Jackson Sonic locations. Also in the morning, up to 10 a.m., 99-cent large fountain drinks and slushes. But the one I like, and I got to tell you about, August 27th, pretzels all day for $1. And then in August and September, you got the s'mores shake featured for those 2 months. Oh, man, I can taste one now. Now, Lonnie Cobb's Old Country Auto. Lonnie Cobb's Old Country Auto kickoff specials, and they are kicking off the car season and the football season. 2017 Subaru Outback, 48,000 miles, must see. 2018 Nissan Rogue, excellent condition, 30,000 miles, was $18,988 slashed, and I do mean slashed, to $16,988. 2014 Mercedes C Classic, 66,000 miles. It's a black classic car, a Mercedes, $16,988. 2011 Kia Soul, it's a new arrival, $5,988. 2010 Acura MDX, all the toys are on it, $10,900. 2017 Land Rover Sport model, it's silver, you want to check it out. Mitsubishi Outlander Sport, 18,000 miles, $15,988. We carry a wide variety of SUVs, trucks, sedans, passenger vans, and classic cars. Go to oldcountryauto.com, and they're located at Airways and the Bypass. And again, we want to remind you about Kimberly Evans, Caldwell Banker Realtor. The biggest problem with realtors is the lack of communication. They never return phone calls, messages, and emails on time. This can mean missed opportunities, contracts, crucial updates, and peace of mind. With Kimberly, you'll never have that problem. She answers the phone even if I call her at 11 p.m. You have your phone calls returned, house sold, paperwork all done quicker. Her average time to sell any home is 9 days. She'll get you top dollar. Kimberly puts her money where her mouth is, and she commits that if you don't get a response from Kimberly within 1 hour, she will mow your yard for free. David, I'm going to keep that in mind. 731-668-1777. It's www.kimberlyevans.com. Also, the Bob Vila of Lawn Care in Jackson. They do landscape maintenance, installation, drainage work, landscape design, and construction. Landscape lighting and design, patios, retaining walls that won't fall down. One of the licensed landscaping companies in Jackson. Family owned and operated. 731-736-1515. www.reliablelawncareandlandscaping.com. Call those folks. And don't forget what I've told you a couple of times about Dr. Toyos. If you want freedom from glasses and contacts, they have the flapless LASIK. His clinics offer the latest technology. They have clinics in Memphis and Nashville, the only flapless LASIK centers around here. Look better with flapless LASIK, see better. You won't have to take much time off. And call LASIK for a free consultation, 800-603-1989. Tell them you heard about it and get the Dan Reeves $360 discount. We need to push that thing and get Dan Reeves $360 discount for everybody.
The 360, absolutely.
Okay, Dave, it's just about football time. What do you look for in the second half?
Well, I think that Jackson Christian's going to do the same old, and they're going to just continue doing what they have been successful, and they're going to have to open it up. The Crusaders are really, really going to have to open it up and do some very, very good things, and it's going to be hard for them to get back into it, but we cannot let down, and we're going to get the best spot that we could get in right here, Coach. We're going to kick off from their side of the 50.
This one should go into the end zone. Now, Dave, last year we got, a 14 or 15-point lead and had a little meltdown now.
Well, and that's why you can't give them any momentum right here, and a lot of people would say in this situation, kick it short and pin them back inside the 20. You got a 21-point lead right here. Drive this thing all the way to the concession stand, make them start at the 20 and have a full 80 yards to go.
You're right about that, and Alden Holland ready to kick off. And standing right at their end zone is Piggies and David Calderon. Now, if they catch it in the end zone, and that one's a line drive, but it went into the end zone. So we'll start from the 20. That way, no harm, no foul, no nothing. Just play football.
That's what we got to do right there. That's a good job. Put their offense on the field that has not been successful. You know, we've been able to stop them, and now we're going to see what – this is a fun time for me. Now we see what kind of changes the coaches have made at halftime. Of course, Jackson Christian doesn't need to make a bunch. We'll see what FACS is going to do.
This looks like the starting defense with the inside linebackers, Taggart Nash and Everett Wells out there. I see Wiley out there. See Danielle Brooks playing this corner to this side. And I want to say that Trip Hearn is either playing corner or at a outside linebacker. He's playing corner. Safety's Tinsley. Straight handoff, bouncing it out to the left side and getting about 4 would be Calderon. They went back to the I formation.
Yeah, they're going to that basic, that pro set I, and just they're wanting to go over right tackle. And you know, with a 21-point lead, I don't mind that happening, because Coach, down here on this bottom side with Brooks, there's probably about a 7 inch difference. 2nd
and 5. They're back in the handoff and power straight ahead, and he got 5 on that one. Close to a first down here. Let's see if they place it short of the marker, Dave.
Well, they're going to stay on that left side right now because they're having success. I don't think you're going to see anything different right here, Coach.
Hurry up offense, not even huddling. They're calling the play at the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 1. They hand off straight ahead, bouncing outside is Calderon. Did he spin and get it? It will be, looks like a first down because chain guy's a little quick to move.
Yeah, he kind of bent it over, but what gives it away is that that end official over there. If you see him blowing it dead and waving his hands above his head, then he knows that it is a first down.
Back to the line of scrimmage quickly. I look for Jackson Christian possibly to call the timeout, bringing the tight end this side. The tight end, okay, he's moving. He was ineligible as it was. He was going to be on the line of scrimmage, and this wideout is on. Now he's a wing back. And a handoff, Calderon sweeps left, breaks an arm tackle, and is knocked down. And I got a feeling the 2 linebackers were over there, but I could not get the angle we're at, could not get the numbers.
Yeah, that's far side of the field, and it all happened over there right in front of their bench. And he broke the 1 tackle, but he may have regretted that because he got plowed and knocked back about 3 yards.
By the way they came back, it must have been Nash and Wells coming back from over there, because you can almost tell sometimes by the way they unfold the huddle. 2nd and a long 8. I formation. It's a pro I. Ball snapped. Sprinting right. No blocker in front. They run a man in the flat. And going to keep the football and run out of bounds. Well, that'll be the flag there.
Now that's uncalled for right there. We can't do that.
No, that one is, there's no question about late hit. Don't even talk about momentum, anything like that.
No.
And
now I'm going to tell you, they're going to discuss this. This could possibly be intent with an ejection. I hope not.
And wise thing, take the young man to the side, talk to him, and the 4th first down actually, I believe, for the Crusaders. They're now in the territory of Jackson Christian, and this is a little bit like what happened under different circumstances last year. FACS came out in that second half hotter than a $2 pistol. I formation again. This is under center, gives the ball off. This time running the football is Jake Pennington, a sophomore. And he gained yardage, though.
Yeah, that's Stevenson right there. Jonathan Stevenson just wrapped him up as hard as he could and put him right on the ground.
4-yard gain for Pennington. 2nd and 6, ball on the Jackson Christian 41. This time the handoff again to the tailback, and he'll be stacked up, driven back. I see Nash on that, and looks like Trip Hearn. Cisco was in the general area. Pick up of what, maybe one, Dave?
Yeah, they're going on that right side now. They're picking a side, and they're staying with it right now, but it puts them in a 3rd and 4. And they were having success more on the left than they were the right. Let's see if they go back over there.
Yeah, they were really working that left over now. Okay, your defensive back's got to pay attention. Now the slot Grooms comes back in. He got something from the sideline. Shotgun formation or the pistol. Looking. Estes wants to throws across the middle. Nice break on the football and a great catch on Larry Giles, the third.
I'm going to tell you.
The only suggestion I'm going to make for Larry, he better be glad I wasn't officiating.
Oh, yeah. He's taunting. This thing is getting out of control with what these kids are doing on both sides now. I'm not going to take one side because that was a terrible hit over here, and now they're taunting each other.
Yeah. Here's the quick throw out, that time overthrowing wide open Harrison Grooms, the senior wide receiver, brings up 2nd and 10. The ball is on Jackson Christian's 27-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you right there, Estes wishes he had that one back because he was wide open and was going to get about 10 or 15 easy, but he just totally overthrew him.
Yep, yeah, that was one that kind of sailed, came out of his hand. Camden Estes is a very fine young quarterback, or actually he's a senior, but they tried to draw him off with that step-up quick count. Now, David, I have seen a couple of college officials, when you step up like that and throw those hands out, drop the flag on that.
Yeah, they're going to say that he's illegal in motion when he does that, and actually by rule he is.
Oh, here's Calderon. Nice run off the left tackle, bouncing it outside. He should have first down yardage.
There's that left side again. They've started to figure out something over there, and they like it. And they're going to stick with this until we find a way to stop it.
9 carries for 37 yards unofficially, and the 6th first down of the night. And they have moved the football steadily down from their own 20-yard line. I formation, pull the guard, kick the tackle. Calderon, he dances sometimes. He follows his blockers well, and he'll get positive yardage of about 3, maybe 4 yards.
Yeah, we got a flag down here on the 20 on this side, and it looks like it's probably going to be either offsides or somebody could possibly have an illegal formation. But they're Larry Lewis is in there. He's jawing with them pretty good right now. He's letting them know that he's not going to take this much.
No, this may be one of the right people to do this. Larry and his crew have good judgment. Larry is a very patient gentleman.
He is, and I think we're going to get a false start against FACS. Yeah, we got illegal procedure against FACS, going to back it up and make it 1st and 15. Obviously, the end man jumped again. And I will say it, I've said it a million times, there's no reason when you're split out 25 yards from the ball, you're not listening to anything. You're just watching the ball.
Yeah, when it moves, then you can move.
There you go.
40 yards in penalties. Pistol formation. Fake, keeps, over the middle. That was the zone read then, Dave. And who stayed at home to handle that?
The linebackers did a good job by not going for that fake. He did get about 3 yards on it, but you're going to get that. And the linebackers stayed. They moved horizontal, and they got in to make the tackle.
Had to be either Nash or Wells then. 2nd and 13. Here's the sprint out pass, overthrowing. I think trying to throw on the run, he's got to set his feet a little more. And I'm an old quarterbacks coach, and I know some can throw on the run, but not advisable for high school quarterbacks.
Absolutely not. And the other side of that is he's throwing with his shoulders at an angle. He needs to turn at the waist, even if he's going to be there. Set the feet, turn at the hips to get his shoulders square with the receiver, and then throw the ball.
Now we are actually in 4-down territory, and I don't know if they've still got the kicker from last year or not. We weren't privy to that information. And this time Estes looks over, and they're calling the plays from the sideline, even in the hurry-up offense. Calderon will switch sides, slots to each side. They'll send a man in motion. The football hit the man in motion, and they cover it right there. And it looks like Jackson Taylor was the man that we given credit for the tackle.
Yeah, and I just don't know why we would get tricky right there, but that's what we did, and it looks like that they're going to try a field goal here. Coach, this is going to be from the 27, so 37-yard field goal.
37 yards, and this is a young man. We'd love to give him credit, but we do not have his number on our chart that we were sent from FACS. So a 37-yard field goal attempt. It's low. Looks like it may have been partially blocked, Dave.
Yeah, it was pulled to begin with, but we did get a hand on it on that left side, and it worked out good for us. We're going to take over right there on the 20 because in high school, any ball that enters the end zone comes back to the 20.
Very quickly, A couple of bullet points from Sonic. Reminder of the morning drink stop. You up to 10 a.m., 99 cents for the large fountain drinks and slushes. Also, August and September are s'mores shake months, 2 months of it. Featured shake for 2 months. That is good. I will see you folks at Sonic. Y'all know Van Drive is one I go to most frequently because I live closest to that one. There's an excellent one, though, over on University Park. There are other great ones, too. Okay, here come the Eagles, staying with their spread formation. One back in the backfield. He'll send Cisco in motion. There's the little flip pass to Cisco, and he can run. And we saw him play basketball, and he's going to pick up 6 or 7 yards depending on where they spot him going out of bounds.
Yeah, Cisco did a good job. We're going to have Crusader that's down on the sidelines. They're going to call timeout and get him looked at. But great job on running the ball right there. Very hard run to the outside.
Ripley 30, Millington Trojans 7, Dave, in the fourth quarter. 39 here, 21-0. The Eagles lead in the third quarter. Also, House of Hair. House of Hair needs 3 hairdressers and a hair tech. Called 240-1660. Open Monday through Friday. Mitchell's Body Shop, committed to quality, committed to you, committed to high school sports. And let's see, this is an officials timeout day. Will they take 30 or a full minute?
They're going to wait until they're probably going to give them at least a minute. They've got a player down there by the stakes, so they're waiting for him to be lifted.
Well, the officials take a timeout. Let's take a 30-second timeout, on WNWS.com.
For more than 50 years, Jackson State Community College has helped West Tennessee students prepare for success. Now more than ever, Jackson State is here to help our students navigate the challenging times in front of us. We don't know what the future holds, but we know that Jackson State will be here to support our students in the communities of West Tennessee. Visit the COVID-19 page at jscc.edu/COVID for the latest updates and the resources you need to be successful. Jackson State, invested in your success.
Back at Ronnie Fowler Field, Dave Wade, Coach Joe Holloway. FACS, 21 for the Eagles. It's in the third quarter, 6:39, and we have the football 2nd and 4 after Will Cisco 6-yard pickup. Snap. Smith keeps it. Spins out of one tackle, gets across the 30, heads for the 35, the 40, the 45, jukes a man, 50. Cross into Crusader territory. He's down at almost the 40-yard line. Crusader territory, Dave.
Well, there's no question about what he just did, and the slang word is he just broke his ankle, because I'm going to promise you he put a move on the defensive back that was about to get him, moved it to the inside, picked up another 12 yards. What a move by Aaron Smith. Great running of the football.
Would you say he had more moves than a hula girl?
Well, he if he don't, he's close. But I'll tell you, and I say the breaking ankle thing, that's just what they say now when they put a move on you. But he really did.
As you see, 3 wide receivers forcing man coverage with a free safety. 3 linebackers, a stand-up defensive end. Smith pumps once, looks deep. He's looking down there for Danier Brooks. Brooks has got it at about the 12 and is run out of bounds at the 7, maybe the 8-yard line. Wow.
Well, what a pass. I mean, he did put the pump fake, and the defender bit, and he just took it, and you could not have put that pass in a better spot. Brooks catches it. Thought he was going to possibly get into the end zone, but fantastic throw and catch.
Danier Brooks, a speedster. Let's see. Brooks and Cisco go to the right. Tinsley by himself as a flanker to the left. Tight end is Taylor. Smith. They pull the guards, and he takes it right in behind. I'm going to be honest with you, the tackle went with the guard then like a fake trap. Touchdown, Aaron Smith, 8 yards right up the middle.
Yeah, he did a great job. That was a called draw. They knew exactly what they were going to do. They were going to take it straight up the middle, and Aaron did a good job sniffing out that end zone. And great blocking by the line. You got to hand it to them. They are absolutely in total control of the line of scrimmage.
5:50 here in the third quarter for the touchdown. And on to attempt the extra point is Alden Holland. He wears number 17. Smith holds. Snap. The kick is up. That one
got touched.
Yep, it kind of went sideways a little bit. With the score, Jackson Christian 27, FACS 0. Let's take a 1-minute timeout on WNWS.com.
I can save you mega bucks if you come in right now. Now! What that really means is I jacked the price way up so I can discount it to make you think you got a deal.
Let's skip all that. Hey, my name is Sarah Beth Langley, and if you actually want to save some money, come visit my family at Jean Langley Ford in Humboldt. We are a small dealership with low overhead. We save, so you save. At Jean Langley Ford, we care about our customers. We don't want to push or trick you. We just want to earn your business, and we don't mind proving it with our low prices and excellent service. So yeah, you can be fooled into thinking you got a deal at that big, mega, huge sale, or you can skip the scam and come to Jean Langley Ford. Let my family show you Southern hospitality at its best. Kick back, have a cup of coffee, and enjoy checking out our lot. We'll give you top dollar for your trade and put you in the vehicle that you want to be in for truly the lowest price around. You really should try Jean Langley Ford before you buy. The dealership service built.
27-0, Jackson Christian in the lead as they prepare to kick off. Victory Honda come to Victory Honda on the bypass and ask for the GM Chase Channel. And Chase will help you select the Honda of your choice. I guarantee he will do that. Don't forget about Mitchell's Body Shop, committed to quality, committed to you, committed to high school sports. Here's the kickoff by Holland. They keeps it low line. They want it to squib, bounce. Will it go out of bounds? It does. And the flag and laundry is on the field.
Yeah, they're going to throw that flag because it went out of bounds, and they're going to allow them to put this ball in play at the 35-yard line.
That young man, I don't know who that is officiating, but the ball got just barely across the line, and he is already making the move with the flag.
That's one of them that it just shoots up.
And that's, I guess, you don't want to, you'd like to call a penalty-less game, but your mechanics are so important, Dave.
They are, and you just gotta stick with them, be in the right spot. Now, Coach, this is a time in an already chippy game that things can go wrong. So we've got to keep our heads about us right here.
I formation, pulling the guard, giving to the tailback. We'll check that out, and boy, it's stacked up there in the middle. There'll be several people getting off the line of scrimmage. See Wells getting off, looks like Wiley getting off the line of scrimmage, and Trip Hearn had dropped down in there. Wow, he was quick getting in there. And we'll have to check who is in at tailback right now. Is that Calderon still in?
Yeah, that's Calderon.
Okay.
A couple of scores in the fourth quarter right now. Dyer County 28, Crockett County 14, Haywood 12, Henry County 27.
Offset I with the fullback to the right. It's a pro I. 3 down linemen for Jackson Christian, 2 stand-up outside linebackers in their 3-4 defense. They pull the guards. They give to Calderon. He hits the hole hard. I think there was a little holding, but it was holding that you can't see. I'll take up for the officials on that one. Looks like Nash and Booz were over there.
Yeah, made a good run. He got a pickup of about 6 yards, but a great job by the defense. Nothing big right now. You're going to give up little chunks, but just don't give up anything downfield.
4:41 and counting in the third quarter. Make that clock run is what Jackson Christian wants to do. Hearn is going to flip-flop and come to the slot side. One back in the backfield, wide out to the left. They're checking over to the side as the plays are called in, as in modern football, even in the high schools. And I've seen some middle schools now signaling it in from the sidelines, Dave. Here's the snap. It was fumbled a little bit. The quarterback does the wise thing. He's going to keep it. Tacker Nash and about 2 other guys met him at the line of scrimmage. I believe Jackson Taylor was one of those men in the general area, and then there's some guys getting off that pile. But Nash with the initial hit. Trip Hearn may have been in there again. He's everywhere right now.
It was. Trip was in there, and a host of Eagles, and you knew that was a busted play right there because the quarterback turned completely around in a circle, and the running back looked at him like, what are you doing, and then tried to help him out, and there just was no recovering from that.
Now, the punter has done a great job, except the last punt, his foot was locked up a little bit, and he'll be punting to, is that Daniel Brooks back there? Kicked it away from Brooks, which is probably a wise move. Jackson Christian does get away from it. FACS milks it for everything they can, lets it roll as far, and they'll down it, Dave, on the 34.
Yeah, they're going to put it in play, Jackson Christian, and this is the drive right here that could put it totally out. What we need to do is just ease down in there, stick it in the end zone, and go for 2, get this clock running, and get out of here. Coach, I got one score local. Trinity Christian, that's a half, 49. The Memphis Nighthawks, no score. That's actually a travel football team.
Carlock Nissan, family-owned and operated, 495 Van Drive. Shop online 24/7. Carlock Nissan of Jackson. And don't forget about Reliable Lawn Care and Landscaping. We'll tell you more about them. As the Eagles have it 1st and 10 on their own 34, they throw it intentionally. Better get over there because that is a lateral.
Yep. And he did, and they're going to mark it out right there. That's going to be a loss. That backwards pass is just as live as it can be. And you could tell by the official, he knew it right away because he was headed towards it.
That is a big loss. Stymies your productive offense, and you don't need to get it all back at one time. Dave, looks like about 11.5-yard loss.
Yes. We need to make up for that. We don't need to get cute right here. Let's just do what we do.
That offensive line has been going hard against that 3-4 and 4-3 defense. They pull the guards but go the opposite way, and running the football is Daniel Brooks. He'll get some of the yards back, maybe 5. They stretch it out, maybe 6 of it back, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, Coach, I think that was Tinsley.
Was it?
Yeah, it was. It was Tinsley.
Okay.
Brooks was out there blocking. Tinsley, it's that little flip. So we got actually a pass for what amounted for about 9 yards.
Yeah, well, that gets 9 of his yards back. That was lost because that fumble has to be credited to him.
Yes, it does.
And even though he didn't really fumble, it was thrown behind him. Bring him up 3rd and 14. Ball on the Jackson Christian 30-yard line. 27-0 your score. 2:30 to go in the 3rd quarter play. Man coverage with a free safety. Here's Smith cranking the javelin up. He's got Will Cisco a little behind him. Cisco fails it as he always does and takes it down to about the 28-yard line. We'll see where the spot is.
I'm going to tell you, he is on target tonight. He is feeling it. Set his feet. He hit Cisco absolutely in stride. Great job reaching up with the hands and pulling the ball in for completion. That is just a fantastic throw and catch.
I got Aaron Smith for 15 for 18. I'll have to retotal the yardage up, and he was doing quite well at halftime with the yardage.
But I have a feeling that he may be leading the area in passing.
Trip Hearn in motion, but they spin backwards, give it to the little man, Boyd. Boyd's going to take it to the house. Give him 6. Cam Boyd, 30 yards.
Boy, off that left side, Coach, that's what we've been doing. Off the left side, and we run big time. Big time as we start in there on that left side. Charles Sims and Will Stanfield doing a great job of opening that hole, sending him in, and he is taking it to the house.
At the 150 mark. Now, remember, the FACS is the team picked to finish 3rd in a very tough AA region.
Yeah, surprised they're going right here. The going for 2 wouldn't be tacking it on. It would actually be getting it to where we could have a running clock.
Yes, it would, but they're going to kick it. Holland, the snap, the kick is good, and it's now 34-0 Jackson Christian in the lead. Let's take a 30-second timeout on WNWS.com's Game of the Week with Jackson Christian.
Hi, I'm Grover King, owner and jeweler of King Jewelers. I opened King Jewelers 22 years ago and made it my mission to provide you with quality jewelry at an affordable price. With over 35 years experience as a jeweler, you can feel safe knowing your jewelry is in good hands. Whether you just need a ring sized or want to create a custom engagement ring, King Jewelers will help. My employees are knowledgeable and we put customer service first. No job is too small and every person that walks through our door is important to us. Come to see us at King Jewelers today. 16 Conrad Drive, 664-8188. Shop us online at kingjewelersjackson.com.
Jackson Christian with a commanding 34-0 lead. Lonnie Cobb's Old Country Auto Kickoff Specials, and he got some great prices on them. A 2017 Subaru Outback, a 2018 Nissan Rogue, 2014 Mercedes C Classic, 2011 Kia Soul, 2010 Acura MDX, 2017 Land Rover Sport Model, Mitsubishi Outlander Sport for $15,988, only 18,000 miles. They carry a wide variety of SUVs, trucks, sedans, passenger vans, and classic cars. Go to oldcountryauto.com. Lonnie Cobb's Old Country Auto, proud supporter of high school sports, located at Airways and the Bypass. And there are some reductions in the prices of some of those cars, like the Rogue was slashed $2,000. And I have a Rogue. I love my Nissan Rogue, and that 2018 Rogue is built to last.
Yeah, my daughter drives one, and so does my wife.
And if you hit us, we're well protected.
That's why they drive it.
Here's the kick, low line drive. This one trying to keep it inbounds. It skitters into the end zone. As Big as looks at it and lets it go. They'll take it on the 20, they being the Crusaders of FACS. And I hope all you Crusader fans remember a fine guy, your one-time football coach and athletic director, Philip Spain, one of the finest human beings, went to Union University, good Christian man. Hate that he passed away. You got some good people. Coach Schutz and staff are doing a good job. They just got to get their system in. They didn't get to have spring practice and something. It makes it tough.
It does.
We have a lot of returning kids here.
Yeah, and people who have run, our system, and you're exactly right. I mean, it's hard enough to get a system in when things are great.
And we want to thank the cooperation of both schools. Here's the snap to Estes. Handoff. They're ripping at the football, spinning him around and running the football is number 22, Jake Pennington, the sophomore running back and linebacker. And he must be pretty strong in that hand and arm because they ripped at the football pretty good to pull it out.
Yeah, that defense is really, really smelling it right now. And we've got a couple of substitutions that are in there, Coach. We need to get them as a linebacker crew. We're looking a few substitutions, I think.
I see Jake Campbell is in there at nose guard right now. And it looks like Wells and Nash are still at the inside linebackers, but I believe Jackson Taylor is out. Here's the handoff to the tailback out of the eye. Pennington breaks a tackle, gets across the 25, down to the 30, close to that first down.
I tell you what, that was a really, really, really good hit right there by Booz, who came in and laid a lick on him. He got the first down, but he paid the price.
Campbell Scott is in there. He's a linebacker and running back. Here's a quick handoff, and getting the I've got 7th first down unofficially is number 32. And I will have to pick up number 32. That is Connell Fitzgerald. He is a junior running back.
Well, Tucker Nash just absolutely made him his own. He pancaked him about as good as you could do it.
Yeah, you could. Back into the pistol with a wing back right, wide out, wing on each side, and the wideouts are up on the line of scrimmage. So it's a legal formation. Camden Estes has given his team the play. Counter step by Pennington. He gets out there, and this time the other inside linebacker, Everett Wells, on the tackle.
Yeah, great job by the defense. They're not giving up anything. They're just making sure that they stay on their deal and do their job. That's right now you have a job to do. Play your area and do what you're supposed to do.
Clock about to run out. It's the end of the third quarter. Jackson Christian 34. FACS nothing. Let's take a 30-second timeout on News Talk 101.5 and WNWS.com.
If your insurance policy is coming up for renewal, don't just send in a check. Do yourself a favor and contact Shanna Tabor at Farmers Insurance. Shanna helps customers like you identify the coverage that best fits your needs. This process is straightforward and personalized to help make you smarter about your insurance. Shanna has the tools and knowledge to help you better understand your coverage options, whether that's auto, home, life, or business insurance.
And I may save you hundreds of dollars. Hello, this is Shanna Tabor, your Farmers Insurance agent. Stop by my office on University Parkway next to the post office for a free quote or find me at stabor@farmersagent.com.
And back at Ronnie Fowler Field for the start of the fourth quarter. The Bob Vila of Lawn Care in Jackson, that's Reliable Lawn Care and Landscaping. They do landscape maintenance and installation, drainage work, landscape design and construction, landscape lighting and design, patios and retaining walls that won't fall down. Only one licensed landscaping company in Jackson, family owned and operated. Call 731-736-1515, www.reliablelawncareandlandscaping.com. Dave, you got a couple of scores?
I do got a couple of scores, and we've gone final here. McNary Central loses to Hardin County 40-0. Lawrence County 14, Hickman County no score. South Gibson final. South Gibson 21, Lexington 35.
Okay, Camden Estes, the senior, brings his team out 3rd and 8. Possession down here, ball on their own 33. Drops back 3 steps, throws a little short of his intended receiver, Harrison Grooms. He was covered to look like Peyton Tinsley was one of them out there. We had another man in coverage I didn't pick up on.
Yeah, it was a third down play, and he's just having trouble. Estes is having trouble getting the ball to come out of his hand with a spiral. It's really, really, really wobbling, which is not allowing it to travel the way he wants to, and everything is either coming up short or way over the head.
And this looks like Heath Scoggins, the punter. He's had good punts, all but one. We'll check it and make sure about when you get a side angle, that little small number sometimes is not as easy to read. This one goes high in the air. It won't be. It looks like Brooks wants to fair catch it. He does at his own 45. Very smart. And, yes, Scoggins was the punter. No return because you wanted to get Brooks loose. Have you got any other scores, Dave?
No, right now I'm waiting on a couple of scores to come in. But, Coach, right now I'm going to tell you with the 34-0 lead, I think we're probably going to see one more set of offensive plays by the starters. And then I think you're going to see Darby start getting some of these subs in to protect everybody and make sure we don't get any injuries.
And we'll see what they do. Right now, he's still not eligible under the transfer rule. He will before the season. Gage Boykin, the sophomore quarterback, cannot play tonight. Faking it and then giving to the wingback. That's Jackson Taylor, who played fullback most of last year. Taylor motors himself on down to about the 30. Is that the 35 or 6 they're going to spot it on?
They're going to put it on about the 37 right there, Coach. And I'll tell you right now, we're wearing them down defensively. They just cannot keep up with our linemen who are they're blowing them 2 or 3 yards off of the ball every time they want to, unless they're running a screen. Then they let them just go right on by and we do our thing.
40 yards for Jackson Taylor tonight. It's 1st and 10. I have it as the 14th first down. Unofficially, Brooks Cisco to the left, to the right Tinsley. Boyd in the backfield, runs the circle route. They want to run the screen, but this time they got penetration keeping. Aaron Smith has been the big runner tonight for Jackson Christian, and it looks like
Touchdown.
He is about to go all the way. Give Aaron Smith another 37-yard run. 37-yard run. Outside left.
You know, there's some people who would think right now that, you know, this is laying it on to them. And I know that the next offensive set you're going to see because the clock's going to run now. But, you know, the situation is none of these players have been able to scrimmage. So you have to keep your offense in there and run your offense the way that it needs to be run.
You're right about that. On to attempt the extra point with Smith holding is Alden Holland. Now we've got penetration, and they'll go ahead and kick the extra point. No need to go in for 2 now.
No, not at that point. You don't want to do that now because you need your field goal kicker. Kick some field goals, boy, Bud.
But if you're listening, I can't answer the telephone while I'm doing play-by-play.
I am loving Bud knows more about football than to do that.
And 10:33 to go. I'll have to cut the ringer completely off the next time. But unfortunately, that means we don't know when we're getting our score updates. Here's the snap, the kick. It's up. It looks good. The referees say it is good. It's 41-0, 10:33. Let's take a 1-minute timeout on WNWS.com.
Your daughter got her learner's permit. And to celebrate, you're on your way to get her favorites at McDonald's. And you let her drive. Now, if you could just make it to the drive-thru, enjoying the journey together, that's something to value.
Choose your $3 bundle. Pair either the deliciously cheesy McDouble or the boldly seasoned hot and spicy McChicken with small fries. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with combo meal.
Don't fumble the ball when it's time to choose a body shop. Choose Mitchell's Body Shop. Mitchell's has a lifetime warranty on all repairs and has rental cars on site for your convenience. Free estimates and free local pickup and delivery. If other drivers were off sides and your car suffered a little unnecessary roughness, remember it's a win every time at Mitchell's. For a safe and economical repair, getting you and your car back in the game. Like Mitchell's Body Shop on Facebook. They're giving away tickets to some of your favorite games. Mitchell's Body Shop, 96 Riverport Drive.
And we're back at Ronnie Fowler Field. Alden Holland getting ready to kick off with a 41-0 lead. It's been all Eagles. FACS looks like a very fine team, but haven't been able to sustain but one drive. Kicked short and low. That looks like Piggy's got the football. He does. Breaks through one wall of tacklers and then is tackled by, is that Everett Wells? We'll have to see.
Yeah, and there's a pile. Everybody needs to
Or
separate.
is that 34? That is actually 34.
Yeah.
J.T. Favera. He's a 10th grade linebacker.
And Piggy's feeling it. They're going to get him up a little bit slow, but he took a little shot right there. And as everybody can see, or actually we can't see right now, the clock is running at a 35 or more lead in high school football. The clock continues to run except for timeouts and injuries, and that's in order to keep the game from getting out of hand. And, Coach, we've got wholesale substitutions.
Okay, I've got to try to get a couple of these in very quickly. McDonald's, from the start, we've been committed to doing right. Stop by your McDonald's today. Grover King and King Jewelers, fine jewelry, friendly staff, custom design and quality repair. See Grover King at King Jewelers. Under center in the eye. And that is still Estes in there. They hand off straight ahead. And this time, let's all meet at the running back for about a yard loss, or they may give him forward progress.
That's Alden Holland right there that has entered the game. He makes the tackle, and then I'll try to get a couple real quick here. Coach DJ Taylor is now on the right wing, and number 4, Walker Ray, has now entered as a linebacker.
Okay, a lot of fresh faces. They flip-flop, go strong side, weak side. Strong side of the formation is to the right, one back in the backfield. And the handoff to David Calderon. He is still in there, turns upfield. The young man's a good runner. He's just a junior. Gets to the 50. And the ball was on the 44, so a pickup of 6. He adds to his totals. And
we got a cramp here, Coach, so they're going to have an official's timeout. Holland made that tackle over there, and this is just a lineman that has winded a little bit, and we got a little cramp.
Got a little cramp. Let's talk a little bit here about some good people. Kimberly Evans, Caldwell Banker Realty, or Realtor. And the biggest problem with realtors is the lack of communication. They never return phone calls, text messages, and emails on time. This can mean missed opportunities, contracts, crucial updates, and peace of mind. With Kimberly, you'll never have that problem. She answers the phone even if I call her at 11 p.m. You have your phone calls, return, household, paperwork all done. Her average time to sell a home is only 9 days. She'll get you top dollar. And Kimberly puts her money where her mouth is, and she commits that if you don't get a response from Kimberly within 1 hour, she will mow your lawn for free. 668-1773, KimberlyEvans.com. And let's talk about Lonnie Cobb's Old Country Auto. Man, they've got kickoff specials, and we'll be telling you about those over the weeks. 2017 Subaru, 48,000 miles. It is a must-see, and take it from somebody that does radio classifieds on Saturday. 2018 Nissan Rogue, excellent condition, 30,000 miles, was 18,988. Has been slashed to 16,988. And 2014 Mercedes C, 66,000 miles. It's a classic, 16,988. Kia Soul, 2011. It's a new arrival for $5,988. For $10,900, you can get a 2010 Acura MDX with all the toys on there. 2017 Land Rover Sport Model Silver, Mitsubishi Outlander Sport, 18,000 miles on it, $15,988. We carry a wide variety of SUVs, trucks, sedans, passenger vans, classic cars. Go to oldcountryauto.com. They're located at Airways in the Bypass, proud supporter of high school sports. Dave, you look like you got something there.
Oh, I'm just I'm getting ready to get you some of the substitutions that have made it into the game.
Well, they try the right side of the line, they being the Crusaders. Didn't get a whole lot. The ball was stacked up right around the 50. Forward progress may be marked just on the Jackson Christian side of the lineup or on the line.
Defensive substitution for Jackson Christian right now. Number 72, Dalton Deloach is in the ball game. Number 71, Cedric Anderson is in the ball game. Number 51, Jake Campbell has just entered the ball game. And number 31, Carson Holt, is now in at the defensive end spot.
Danielle Brooks, the punt returner, comes on. The referee signaling, let's move it on. The clock's running at 7:37.
Now he should have been told, do not touch this ball.
Yep. Let's see what happens. Nice kick, end over end, spiraling now, and kind of changed. Brooks did field it. He's coming up the left sideline for a return of about 10 yards. He'll go out of bounds at about the 27-yard line. Let's see. This ought to be wholesale, David, between the two of us. Maybe we can pick it up. Jackson Christian leading 41-0 over FACS with a running clock.
Well, I see Trip Hearn. He has stepped out there. You're probably fixing to see a timeout by Jackson Christian to get all of this set up.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
While they're talking, let me get this in. Toyo's Clinic with the great LASIK surgery. Jerry Lee Lewis said, I can't believe how clearly I can see. Toyo's had me playing in a concert the next day, and I understand you can get back in those athletic contests pretty quick, Dave. Also, you can call about the LASIK surgery and free consultation, 800-603-1989. Tell them you heard it right here and get the Dan Reeves $360 discount. Okay, Dave, I see 10 in the ball game at quarterback. That's Campbell Scott. He can also play running back, or maybe they've got him in at running back. They have him at running back. We'll pick up on who the quarterback is.
Quarterback's going to be Walker Ray.
Walker Ray, who has experience at quarterback now, and he also plays defensive back.
And you got Cooper Cantrell. He is on the outside, and we got Cooper Bankley. So two Coopers in there. They're running on the outside along with Trip Hearn, who is in the ball game now. Number 65 on the line is that is going to be Kyle Christensen. I know his daddy very well. And number 70 is going to be Charlton Smith.
Okay, 2nd and 9, ball on the Jackson Christian School, 28 with 5:38 to go. We're in the fourth quarter. Jackson Christian leading. Walker Ray, wearing number 4, is your quarterback. Running every second they can down. They pull the guards, hand off to the running back. He gets 5, maybe 6 yards, falls forward to about the 37-yard line. He's not got a first down, but he'll be close. Campbell Scott running hard then, Dave.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, and they're doing a very, very good job against the number 1 defense. FACS has left their number 1 out there, obviously getting them reps and trying to do it. But once again, our linemen are controlling the line of scrimmage, which is always a good thing.
Absolutely. And going far to the left will be Cooper Cantrell. He wears number 5. There's a slot left. Trip Hearn is the wideout to the right, although he might want to move up on the football a little bit. I don't think the referees will call that now.
They better not.
They fake. He keeps. Walker Ray keeping. Did he make the first down? I think he's short.
He's coming in. I
Or
think
did
they
give him
are.
a
No,
stretch?
he's pointing at it. He's pointing first down.
Oh, he kind of gets that thing out there. Good job. That's old-time quarterbacks do that.
It sure is. He stuck it out, and I'll tell you what, he got the downfield foot spot.
Yep. That's the right-footed spot.
That is. That's a right foot downfield spot. You want that every time. That makes it first down.
Absolutely, and that gives us 15 unofficially first downs at the 4:01 mark. And don't forget about Mitchell's Body Shop, committed to quality, committed to you, committed to high school sports. There on Riverside Drive. Trips left, 1 back in the backfield. Tight end to the right side. The quarterback's going to keep it. Walker Ray getting to the 42. Now, did you see the tight end pulls? The guards pull a little deeper, and the tight end pulls and blocks left.
Yep,
I like it.
That's a very, very good designed offensive line play. People don't realize that the offensive linemen are running plays in there too. And when they're executed right, it will tear a defensive line up because the guy that they thought was fixing to block them is running away, and all of a sudden, boop, they get hit from the blind side.
You're right. Gene Langley Ford, the dealership that Service built, you should really try a Gene Langley Ford or one of his used cars. And, of course, the House of Hair needs 3 hairdressers, a hair tech. 240-1660 is the phone number. Open Monday through Saturday. Again, 1 back set, sending the flanker in motion. Now, did they take too much time?
No, they called timeout.
Oh, they call timeout. And a timeout, Jackson Christian School. Let's take a 30-second timeout, and we'll come back with more Jackson Christian football.
Are you celebrating a new driver in your family? Mitchell's Body Shop says congratulations and welcome to the road. Remember to buckle up and be alert. And if your family should ever need auto body repair for your young driver and you want a safe yet economical repair, call Mitchell's Body Shop. Mitchell's has a lifetime warranty on all repairs and rental cars on site for your convenience. Mitchell's Body Shop, 96 Riverport Drive in Jackson. And don't text and drive.
Back 34, or actually 41-0, 2:49 to go. Jackson Christian coming out. Don't forget about Dr. Toyo's clinics. You want freedom from glasses and contacts. His clinics offer the latest technology, flapless LASIK. There's no downtime in sports or life. You can swim the next day. Here come the Eagles, 2nd and 6. Ball on the 41. Walker Ray hands off. This is Campbell Scott carrying the football. And he gets back to the line of scrimmage, bringing up 3rd down. Look better with flapless LASIK. Dr. Toyo's clinics are in Memphis and Nashville, the only flapless LASIK centers around. Call our LASIK number for a free consultation, 800-603-1989. Tell them you heard about it here. Get the Dan Reeves 360 discount, toyosclinic.com. Also, don't forget about Victory Honda. Come to Victory Honda on the bypass. Ask for GM Chase Channel. Chase will help you. I guarantee you will help you select the Honda of your choice. And back to action with a 3rd and 5. Ball on the 42. Hearn in motion. Quarterback Walker Ray keeps it. Drives down the field. Gets to about the 45. He'll be short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. 4th and about a little over 2 yards to go. Let's see.
Yeah, we're going for this right here. And if we get the first down, the clock will run itself out on our next possession. We need to pick up 3.
That's right. Carlock Nissan, family owned, operated, 495 Van Drive, shop 24/7 online, Carlock Nissan of Jackson.com. Up in the neutral zone, but they didn't drop the handkerchief.
Are you kidding me?
Uh-oh.
That ought to be a first down.
Yeah, we got to I don't know if they're going to start to play. How long do you think they'll take, Dave? Because a lot of times they just shuffle the people in.
Yeah, they just I guarantee you that they're sitting over here wondering why.
I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's take a 30-second timeout on WNWS.com and come back for the last minute and 17.
Not much has changed at Old Country Auto since Lonnie Cobb took over. Nope, looks like they've got a larger selection now. Yep, they still have friendly folks to help you. Yep, it's the same laid-back atmosphere people expect from Old Country Auto. Yep, check out that family looking at that SUV. Yep, think they can buy? Nope. Well, they did and got a great deal, too. Yep, Lonnie Cobb's Old Country Auto sells Airways and 45 Bypass in Jackson or online at Old Country.
Ronnie Fowler Stadium, Jackson Christian leads 41-0 here in 4th quarter, 117. Punt formation for the Eagles. Looks like 10 men on the line of scrimmage, everybody but the kitchen sink is coming this time.
They're coming.
Calderon back deep to receive. One man gets through and almost got it, but a nice kick by Holland.
He drilled that.
Is he like Thunderfoot? And that's a nice term to say about somebody, Thunderfoot.
Coach, that ball is out of bounds at the 3-yard line.
Talk about the coffin corner, 58 seconds and counting. Don't forget about Reliable Lawn Care and Landscape, the Bob Villa of Lawn Care in Jackson Landscaping, maintenance, installation, drainage work, landscape design and construction, landscape lighting design, patios, retaining walls, and they won't fall down either. One of the licensed the only one licensed for landscaping in Jackson, family owned and operated, 731-736-1515, Reliable Lawn Care, landscaping.com.
There's no reason for them to even go out on the field. This game is over if they want it. It hasn't even been blown in. The 25-second clock just started.
Well, I think there's some young men, it looks like some different young men.
Yeah, they want to run a play.
They need to get in and get a play, and they'll come to the line of scrimmage with 12 seconds left first and 10. Quarterback under center. The handoff to the tailback. He comes off left tackle, breaks a run, and he is going to be tackled from behind. And that will end the football game. That will end the football game right there. And the last tackle was made by Campbell Scott. Dave, 41-0 Eagles, impressive. A little slow starting, but that's to be. All games have been slow starting because of the lack of practice you get. I think the staff's done a good job, and the teams will meet however is legal.
Yeah,
this is comment or good comments, and then we'll go to break and come back.
Well, the offense was in a fantastic position. Defense played well, and as you're seeing on the field, there's no more touching hands. They just look at each other, congratulate each other, and then move on down to their ends of the field.
And that's all you do. You get with your coach. You'll have some words, say a prayer after the ball game, check for injuries and things like that, and then we'll go. What we're going to do, celebrating a Jackson Christian School victory, 41-0 over FACS, and we're going to take a two-minute timeout on WNWS.com and 101.5.
With 17 years experience, Tim Armstrong and his team at Reliable Lawn Care and Landscape are just what you need for weed control and fertilization for turf and landscape beds, as well as pest control and fungus on trees and shrubs. Let them design the perfect landscape for you, as well as irrigation work, hardscape installation, and low-voltage landscape lighting installation. They do it all at Reliable Lawn Care and Landscape, 234-0823, Tennessee Charter number 5398.
Sakura set the standard in West Tennessee for Japanese sushi rolls and hibachi grill dishes. By popular demand, Sakura added a Chinese menu. For starters, egg drop and hot and sour soup. Entrees include chicken broccoli, sweet and sour chicken, Mongolian beef, and lo mein with your choice of meat. Our Chinese lunch menu starts at just $7.95. Sakura also delivers to your home or business, or you can call ahead for pickup at 664-2878. Sakura's dining area now open and serving at 50% capacity. Sakura on Carriage House Drive.
Hi, I'm Dr. Toyos of Toyos Clinic. Are you ready to enjoy freedom from glasses and contact lenses? We now offer the latest technology, flapless LASIK. With flapless LASIK, the very next day you can swim, work out, wear makeup. Call our LASIK concierge for a free consultation. 800-603-1989, 800-603-1989. Toyos Clinic, flapless LASIK. See better, look better.
Sometimes buying or selling a house is like the flip of a coin. Just like in the game of football, it could be heads or tails. If you want a real winner to sell your home, call Kimberly Evans. Kimberly and her team will take the ball and get it across the goal line. Score a touchdown with a championship realtor, Kimberly Evans with Coldwell Banker. Call Kimberly today, 731-697-8558, 731-697-8558, KimberlyEvans.com.
Oh. We are back. We're trying to get a picture, and I got my back to the camera at 41-0 Jackson Christian. Impressive victory over a fine FACS team. And folks at FACS, and I'm going to turn around, but I also don't have my commercials in hand, Paul. You've got a great coaching staff. You got some fine young men. They will get this thing together. They are picked to finish third in their region, and that is a very tough region. Those other coaches, Coach Schutz and his staff, Chris Schutz, they'll do a good job with that. Very quickly, we remind you about some of the people that bring you this broadcast. Reliable Lawn Care and Landscaping of Jackson, Kimberly Evans, Caldwell Banker Realtor, Dr. Toyos' Clinics, Carlock Nissan, Victory Honda, Lonnie Cobb's Old Country Auto, and then we will tell you about a few more in a minute. Dave, your final thoughts on the contest.
Well, great job by Jackson Christian. They came out and their offense was clicking really good, and the one good thing that we saw was the offensive line that really took over and dominated the line of scrimmage. And when you dominate the line of scrimmage the way we did tonight, you'll see the score turn out the way that it did. Great job by Aaron Smith in the way that he threw the ball. Right on target, did a fantastic job of setting his feet, hit open receivers in stride, and great catches by the receivers. So I have to give an A+ right now on both sides of the ball. Coaching staff did a fantastic job. And the good thing is, Coach, we got out of this one with no injuries.
That is always a good thing. Great performance by the line. And we got to give those young men more credit in the future. We did call their names some. They need to be called a little more. As far as FACS, I like their running back Calderon. They had some good blocks. They'll get their offense. Some of it's based on timing and things, and they've not had a long time to work. But Aaron Smith, in his first start, as he's the man now, not Caden Clark like last year. We miss all you seniors that are listening that played last year, but these young men are going to take what you started. And barring a couple of injuries last year, we would have had a much better record. We had some injuries and a couple of fluke happenings at the wrong time as far as games, some weird bounces, and we could have easily made the playoffs last year.
And the injuries, some of them were not the injuries that were sidelining kids last year, but they were the ones that were nagging. Yes. And so, a player that's usually at 100% was at 75 and, could probably go 3/4 of the plays. And so, that really makes a difference. But tonight, Aaron just picked up right where Cameron just left off, and I mean, he really, really, really made this team his own, and they rallied around him, and I really, really am just impressed on the way that this team looked tonight. And I'll tell you, pick to finish third in a district this good is good, and I'll take it. But I have a feeling that you might see us go a little bit higher than that third spot.
Now, that was FACS. It was picked third, and we're picked fifth. I got news for you. We're better than fifth.
Yeah, we're a lot better than that.
Fifth. Line blocked. You got 4 fine starting linebackers out there that did a great job. My man, I love Elijah Wiley because he and I are about the same size, only he's a heck of a lot quicker than I am now. And a lot of good play defensively, too. And after a couple of good games, we were able to adjust. And like I said, the running back situation is in good hands. We've got quickness. We've got power. We can throw the football. And we've got 3 very experienced wideouts in Tinsley, Cisco, and Brooks. And it's just a great time to be an Eagle.
Yeah, extremely well-rounded team right now. I mean, and you got to see them tonight. They fired on all cylinders, and everybody got involved. And I'm going to tell you, when they protect Mr. Smith, he can put it where it needs to be. And the way we dominated the right and left side of those lines, and our running backs were hitting them holes, getting into the backfield, and being tackled by that second wave and third wave. And when you do that, you're picking up 5-6 yards at a pop, and that will wear a team down.
And we want to give a shout-out to Jerry Stanfill and Sonic of Jackson, $1 pretzel. Oh, man, just wait till the 27th gets here. It's also my uncle's birthday. And, Jerry, we thank you for doing that. September and August are also S'mores Shake month to feature those. I want to thank the good folks at King Jewelers, fine jewelry, friendly staff, custom designs, quality repair. See Grover King at King Jewelers. And, of course, Jackson State Community College. Jackson State, where welcoming learners of all ages and offering career-ready degrees, and they do that. You can go out there and take a 2-year or 3-year program and come out of there, and you can make top dollar, and you're going to get a good position in a company, or you can transfer your credits to a 4-year school. For example, if you want to be a teacher and finish your teaching.
And the nursing program and the physical therapy assistant program over there, I'm telling you, it's just like the slogan says, Coach, it is not where you end up. Jackson State is where you start out, and I'm telling you, what a great way to start out and go to college without coming out with a house payment.
That's right. A reliable lawn care and landscape. We offer professional knowledge, increased property values, and better living space for you and your family, and I hope you listen to the ad-libs that we did. They have some great information. You didn't, you can hear them again next week when we're at Chester County. Gene Langley Ford, the dealership that service built you should really try Gene Langley Ford. Toyos Clinics, Jerry Lee Lewis said, I can't believe how clearly I can see. Dr. Toyos had me playing in a concert the next day. Mitchell's Body Shop on Riverside Drive. Mitchell's Body Shop, committed to quality, committed to you, committed to high school sports, and, of course, the House of Hair. House of Hair needs 3 hairdressers. Hair Tech, call them 240-1660, and open Monday through Saturday. Got a couple other people. Lonnie Cobb's Old Country Auto, a proud supporter of high school sports, located on Airways and the Bypass, and I hope you heard all of those great deals that we read in the ad-libs for the specials. They've got the deals. They got SUVs, trucks, sedans, passenger cars. And, of course, Kimberly Evans, Caldwell Banker Realty, and she's got some guarantees. She'll get your house sold on an average of every 9 days. And she says she doesn't return a call or get a text response or some kind of response in an hour. She'll mow your yard for free. And please don't forget, on the Toyos Eye Clinic, get the Dan Reeves $360 discount. Tell them you heard it right here. And then we may send you an autographed picture of Dan Reeves, suitable for putting on a scarecrow and scaring away birds, etc., varmints, whatever. And don't forget about Victory Honda on the Bypass. Ask for Chase Channel, and he'll help you get a Honda. You can also go to Carlock Nissan, family-owned and operated, 495 Van Drive. Shop online 24/7. Getting in a hurry, not reading right. Carlock Nissan of Jackson. Thank you, Tim November. Thank you, Dave Wade. Thanks to our great production crew led. Gary is now the leader of the pack. Paul Schultz is leading another pack. Vincent did a great job upstairs. Thank you to FACS Jackson Christian. Thanks to all you listeners. Dave, your final comment.
Well, final comment is a well-rounded team that played a fantastic game against a good team. Now, I know the score was lopsided as it could be, but that is a very good team out there. And now, Coach, we look ahead. We go to Chester County. We're going down to Henderson next week, and we'll play the Chester County Eagles. So the Eagles are going to take care of the Eagles. But, you know, you're going to run into another public school that's got a lot of players that are going to be big. We got them last year, and I think if we hit on all cylinders, they're going to have their hands full.
This is a 4A football team at
Sure
Chester
is.
County. We got to play on their home turf, and I think the Eagles, our Eagles, will be up to task, although last year that contest, it was a seesaw contest for quite a while.
And very high scoring contest as far as I remember, and it was going back and forth till we finally pulled it out. So they remember this, and they didn't get to play tonight. I think they were scheduled to play a Jackson school, so they didn't get it. It'll be their first game. We've got one under our belts. We need to go down to Henderson, take care of business. And then we come back and we start into the big boys. So I'm telling you, I'm looking forward to getting to Henderson next week.
Saturday Sports Roundup tomorrow, 10 to 12 on 101.5. Travis Stevens, special guest for about a 15-minute interview. We want to hear from you and talk about these games tomorrow. Hopefully we'll hear from Brother Dave tomorrow sometime.
Yeah, I'll be at work, and but I'm gonna be listening. I love me some Travis Stevens, and we'll be giving a call, and we'll talk about a little about everything.
For the Eagles, the entire broadcast crew, I'm going to say thanks for your time this time. Till next time, good night all.